734 4321. That's the number to use if you want to register somebody last minute for the DQ ice cream cake giveaway. We're doing it again this morning before 10 o'clock for those having a birthday between the 8th and the 14th. We have Doris Bartleson, Don Horn, Brady Payton, Lakin Johnson, Joanne and J.W. Logue, Sarah and Tommy Shirley, and Terry James all registered to win the DQ ice cream cake. Let's see. I don't know what I'm doing with that piece of paper there. Let me put that over here. All right. Now, we do birthdays for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right. So, for today, we have Trilly Bottom, Harold McKinney, Asen Gans, Connie Snyder, John McCurry, Debbie Clark, Jacob Thorley, Matt Vaughn, and Jacqueline Knight. For tomorrow, Ray Tashuti, Tegan Cox, Billy Montgomery, and Austin Horn. On Sunday, Charles Ray Perry the Last, Katie Sheen, Damian Lehman, Joshua Thompson, Nick Ernie, and Laura Jones.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Martina McBride. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Martina, for stopping by so early to sing happy birthday to Laura, Nick, Joshua, Damon, Katie, Charlie, Austin, Billy, Tegan, Ray, Jack, Matt, Jacob, Debbie, John, Connie, Asen, Harold, and Trilly. Whew. Almost didn't make it. Asen, that's a different name. All right. So that leaves me to tell you kids that it's time for me to give you the answers to the DQ Today Is quiz. There's 5 things today is. All right. All you got to do is remember one of the 5 things. Be the first in after the 7:30 weather forecast. All right. Wait till then. Make it fair for everybody. And if you can remember one of these 5 things and you've not won this month, you will pick up a tasty treat from DQ or a Happy Taste Good. All right, you ready? Find out what today is. Let's do it. Today is Flag Day, World Blood Donor Day, National Strawberry Shortcake Day, International Bath Day. I thought that's on Saturdays. And National Bourbon Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Celebrate. There we go. Power Hour number 1, kids. I told you we would get here. We are starting the weekend, for those of you just getting up right now, with this. Oh, thank you, Fred. We look so forward to hearing that from you every hour on Friday. Now, your life hack. Want to make the leftover seeds from your garden last longer? Well, this is a good one for James. I'll have to leave that for him. Store them in an airtight container with some silica packets, which will prevent the seeds from getting moldy and germinating. That's good. Your positive thought. Do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends? Ooh, that's good stuff right there. And we are going to do this stuff right here. The Bob Allen Motor Mall on the Hometown Radio Network, proudly on America, with the playing of our national anthem. All right, Robert, repeat what I just said.
The Bob Allen Motor Mall and Hometown Radio Network proudly honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
The Bob Allen Motor Mall on the Hometown Radio Network proudly honored America with the playing of our national anthem right there. All right, let's see. You got this, I got that, I got that. Now, kids, it just leaves me to tell you that it's time for you just to sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air on this Friday, June 14th.
The following program contains material not suitable for children, adults, or childish adults.
Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo! This is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday, alrighty. Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. I go to work, I ain't lazy, but sometimes it drives me crazy. Woo! So much work that I find I start to lose my mind. But when Friday comes along, I'm so glad to be alive, 'cause I know later tonight I'm gonna party overtime. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo! This is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday, alrighty. Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. Another week, I made it through. Now I know just what to do. I'm gonna scream when I get home. Woo! Call my friends up on the phone. We're gonna have a ball, so much fun it's out of sight. So you better not expect us home till late on Sunday night. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo! This is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday.
Let me kiss it.
Thank God it's Friday.
It is definitely Friday.
I feel like eating meatloaf, not pancakes.
Okay, feels like my hair is growing. We're not getting any younger.
You know, there was a time when I did think I was getting younger, but it turns out that that was my medication.
Ma'am, are you taking any medication?
The grown-up in me likes the prospect of fun.
Oh God, should we ask somebody for help?
It's party time.
I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. I try so hard, I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is about that little gal's loving, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it.
What if I find myself stranded in a snow cave with a stern but comely lady geologist, both of us knowing that our only chance for survival is the heat from our naked bodies?
May I use your restroom? I took a laxative and a stool hardener. Oh, and they're fighting it out in there.
Look, this is my reputation we're talking about here.
My time machine has been activated. Time machine?
I love it, I want some more of it. I try so hard, I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is about that little gal's loving, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it.
Friday is my happy day, always feeling snappy day. Monday is a crappy day. When Monday comes, I'm feeling bummed, 'cause the weekend is through. Friday is on, soon we'll be free. I love Friday. And happy hour, you will find me. I love Friday. At 5 o'clock, it's quitting time. 'Cause I love Fridays.
Oh, don't we all love Fridays? We live for the weekends, don't we, kids? It is 6:18 and a half. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM. Ready, Rick, glad to be along with you. And happy Father's Day to one and all. Hope you're going to spend the weekend with family, friends, or just recharging the old battery. What do we got coming up? Well, I'm glad you asked that, because we have got Joe's Look at Sports, NBC Entertainment News, news from our local businesses. We kindly ask that you get behind all our mom and pops and support them year round. Backbone of America, always have been, always will be. We appreciate them, and they deserve our support. All right. Bottom of the hour, we'll have news from KNN. We'll have your weather forecast. We'll have some laughs together and kick it with Kenneth Riley. Then in the 7 o'clock hour, Steve Bertram's Sports Report. 7:15, look at UK sports with the voice of UK Wildcats, Tom Leach. 7:20, Rooster Local Talent Showcase. 7:35, DQ Today is Quiz. 7:45, the good news from Jamie Dunn, Shelter Insurance. 8 o'clock hour, we've got a new feature, Mercer County Humane Society with Suzanne Van Arsdal. That will be about 8:20, all right. 8:45, a Random Facts with David Hopewell. 8:50, Kim King State Rep Report. Then Let's see. We got after the 9 o'clock news, we'll be checking in with Derek Gray, the director of the. He is with the. Going to be talking about the 250th Celebration Festival. All right. And let me write that down for. I forget Derek. Derek Gray. Mercer County Tourist Commission. And then 9:35. We will have Larry the Legend Sanders. We've got 2 interviews with people that are going to be playing. One tonight, J.D. Shelburne, and one tomorrow, Daniel Kane. So I'm sure you will want to stay tuned for that. That's what's upcoming right here on WHBN. Of course, don't forget the 250th Celebration Festival of Harrodsburg continues today, tomorrow, and Sunday, and we'll be going over all of that for you. All right, Joe, is there any news from, let's say, pro football?
Trevor Lawrence gets an extension. The NFL hands down punishments, and a college basketball player found not guilty in his case. Those are the headlines on this Friday morning. I'm Joe Mathis, guiding you through these Friday morning sports. Starting off in the NFL, where the Jacksonville Jaguars might have missed the playoffs last season, but they are doubling down on their franchise quarterback. The Jaguars and quarterback Trevor Lawrence have agreed to terms in a 5-year, $275 million contract extension. $200 million of that is guaranteed ahead of the 2024 season. The new deal matches Lawrence with Cincinnati Bengals' Joe Burrow as the NFL's highest-paid quarterback and highest-paid player in league history in a per-season average salary. Lawrence is the 6th quarterback to make over $50 million this season. He joins Burrow, the Detroit Lions' Jared Goff, LA Chargers' Justin Herbert, Baltimore Ravens' Lamar Jackson, and Philadelphia Eagles' Jalen Hurts. Lawrence has lived up to expectations. He earned his first Pro Bowl nod in 2022, and that season led the Jaguars to a playoff victory against the Chargers in a wild card round after overcoming a 27-point deficit, which marks the 5th largest comeback in NFL history. Staying in the NFL, they have issued its long-awaited rulings in the tampering cases against the Atlanta Falcons and Philadelphia Eagles. Conclusion, not all that much to see here. The league announced Thursday that there was not sufficient evidence to penalize the Eagles amid their ultimately successful free agent pursuit of running back Saquon Barkley. The Falcons, meanwhile, will forfeit next year's 5th-round draft pick and pay a $250,000 fine for violating the anti-tampering policy related to improper contact with prospective unrestricted free agents Kirk Cousins, Darnell Mooney, and Charlie Warner prior to this year's permitted negotiating window ahead of March's official opening of the free agent market. Atlanta GM Terry Fontenot will also pay a $50,000 fine. Regarding the Falcons' punishment, the league expressed in a statement, quote, "While the policy permits clubs to engage with and negotiate all aspects of an NFL player contract with a certified agent of any prospective unrestricted free agent during the 2-day negotiating period, any direct contact between the player and an employee or representative of the club is prohibited." In college basketball, Terrence Shannon Jr. was found not guilty of rape in his trial Thursday. The former Illinois men's basketball player faced charges of rape and aggravated sexual battery in a Kansas courtroom. A jury found him, though, not guilty on both counts after deliberating for 90 minutes on Thursday. Shannon took to the stand Thursday while family members looked on. He vehemently denied the allegations, which came from an incident during a trip he made to watch an Illinois-Kansas football game last fall. And back to the NFL, the Miami Dolphins have yet to close the deal with quarterback Tua Tagovailoa, but Miami has added 2 key veteran defensive players with money saved by cutting Xavier Howard this offseason. Days after adding veteran safety Marcus May, it was revealed the Dolphins would be adding veteran defensive end Calais Campbell. Campbell is 6'8", 282 pounds with 100-plus sacks in his career. Those are the headlines on this Friday morning. I'm Joe Mathis for the Hometown Radio Network.
Courtney Cox joining in on a TikTok trend in a way that only she can. The actress recently recreated her iconic dance from Bruce Springsteen's 1984 video for Dancing in the Dark on the popular app. It's part of a trend that has users asking their moms to dance like they would in the 80s. The video starts with Cox first dancing to Bronski Beat's Small Town Boy before she unzips her hoodie to show she's wearing the same Born in the USA shirt she wore in the music video. Last week marked the 40th anniversary of the Boss's Born in the USA album. Pink and Miley Cyrus among the various names now being mentioned to replace Katy Perry as a judge at American Idol. However, Pink recently told E.T. she's hesitant to step into Perry's shoes because, quote, she's not set up for it and she doesn't want to hurt people's feelings. She added she also really likes her current day job. Meantime, Meghan Trainor's also reportedly thrown her hat into the ring. She said the job would be her ultimate bucket list dream come true.
Can't tell if this is true or a dream.
Metallica's marching band competition back for its second year. Colleges and high schools across the U.S. can submit their interpretations of Metallica songs for a chance to win. There are 5 categories. Each has 3 winners who will receive instruments and gear for their school's music program. This year's competition's already kicked off. It runs through September 23rd. Last year, over 500 colleges and high schools nationwide participated in the competition. That's entertainment. I'm Liz Warner, NBC News Radio.
Imagine if you had 100 years to dedicate yourself to fun and wonder. That's exactly what Kentucky State Parks is celebrating this year. 100 years of unmatched scenery and history, with guided hikes and acclaimed golf, plus all kinds of cozy lodging and accommodations. Dedicate your weekends to creating memories that last a lifetime at parks.ky.gov.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here. Mulch to Go now has rock to go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips, too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Call 859-715-7575. They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
Love gets better with B&L Jewelers.
Good service is just as important as quality. And at B&L Jewelers, you get both. Competitive prices and exceptional service for every customer. Find the perfect bridal and engagement rings. Or better yet, B&L Jewelers will help you custom design your rings so that you can create something unique to express your love. We carry fine jewelry and watches, including Citizens and Bulova. Or we can special order whatever you need. We also buy gold and silver. And we offer 6-month layaway with no fees. We do all our jewelry repairs in-house. So stop in today for a free jewelry cleaning and diamond inspection on the corner of Houstonville Road and Highway 150 in the Danville Manor Shopping Center. Online at bnljewelers.com. Find us on Facebook.
Love gets better with B&L Jewelers.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries. Say what? A steak and shake burger and fries. Say where? Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Say who? Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake, burger, and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrisburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great. Add Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
It's that time of season, it's that time of year. The Boyle County Fair is here.
At their new location in Danville, behind the fire station on the bypass Smoky Way. It's the Whitaker Bank Boyle County Fair. There's plenty of fun tonight. Come out for the Carnival Midway, food and rides. Tonight's big events include the Young and Reckless Demo Derby at 7. It's family game night. Come and join in the pizza eating contest and the moon pie eating contest. See the magic show and petting zoo, helicopter rides, scavenger hunt for the kids 6 through 12. Gates open at 6, admission $15. Beef shows at 6 tonight at the Old Fairgrounds Show Barn. The Young and Restless Demo Derby is also tomorrow night. Get more info at BoyleFair.com. See you at the new location on the south side of Danville behind the bypass fire station on Smoky Way. Bring the family out to the Whitaker Bank Boyle County Fair.
It's that time of season, it's that time of year. The Boyle County Fair is here.
At Monticello Bank, helping your business thrive is our business. We offer a variety of products designed to make banking easier. Hi, I'm Rodney Weaver. Whether your company is large or small, you can count on us to provide accounts, loans, and other services built around the way you do business, including e-deposit, our remote deposit capture system, and merchant processing. Speak with one of our representatives and let us help you solve your business financial needs today. Monticello Bank, where people matter, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Lisa Ledford and Vita Carey. When we party, we listen to that Party Animal Radio Rick on
WHBN. The 80s ladies party animal, really. We're coming up on 6:30 news from KNN. We'll have your weather forecast. We'll have some laughs together and kick it with Kenneth Riley on WHBN AM and FM.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Governor Andy Beshear says the death toll from the Memorial Day weekend storms and tornadoes has risen to 6.
First sad news is that we can now confirm a 6th death from those set of storms. I believe, and we need to confirm this, it was a 99-year-old woman in Laurel County, but we know that we can confirm a 6th death from those storms.
More than a dozen tornadoes touched down in Kentucky that weekend. FEMA is still assessing damage from the May storms in 55 counties. The state will use the assessments to request a federal disaster declaration to get public and individual assistance. Also, unemployment assistance is now available for people in 11 counties who are out of work as a result of severe storms that hit Kentucky April 2nd. Those counties include Boyd, Carter, Fayette, Greenup, Henry, Jefferson, Jasmine, Mason, Oldham, Union, and Whitley. A Vietnam veteran and 2023 inductee to the Kentucky Veterans Hall of Fame has been identified as the victim pulled from Lexington Reservoir number 4. The Fayette County Coroner's Office says the body of Ronald Logan was recovered late last night from the reservoir near Coys Lane. The search for Logan began around 10 o'clock with a report of a possible drowning. His death is currently being investigated as accidental. The owners of Edgewater Recovery in Rowan County have been indicted for possession of child pornography. John and Myra Elam were indicted this week on 16 counts of possession. At least one device in their home was allegedly logged into a site showing minors performing sexual acts. The Elams were arrested at their home in May and remained in jail while awaiting their next court date next week. John Elam was also charged with owning a gun as a convicted felon. I'm Lee Mowen.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet in Harrodsburg. 540 North College Street next to Timmy's 5 Point. Shop and save with Howard Carpenter.
We've got a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 this afternoon. Otherwise, mostly sunny, high of 87. Small chance of showers and thunderstorms before 7 tonight. Mostly clear, low of 65. Sunny tomorrow, high of 85. Mostly clear tomorrow night, low of 61. Sunday, Father's Day, sunny, high of 93. Chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 on Monday, mostly sunny and hot, a high of 94. Right now, we have, let's go do a weather updater because this is going to be fluctuating all over the place. Let's see what we have here. Come on, weather flanger updater. We've got clear skies, 65 degrees in Harrodsburg. At 6:33. Good Friday morning to you. This is the 14th day of June. Radio Rick, glad to be along with you on WHBN, AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. All right, are you ready to laugh? We've got some laughs queued up just for you. This first one is called Biden's Salute Game Show.
It's now time for everybody's favorite game show, Should Biden Salute Them? Here's your host, Joe Biden.
Hi, folks. Welcome to Should Biden Salute Them, the game where contestants try to figure out if I should salute a person or not. Lisa, it's your turn.
Let's do this!
All right, here's the scenario. I'm at a Starbucks. The lady behind the counter asks if I want something. I tell her I want a cappuccino with a blueberry scone. Should I salute her while I tell her?
No.
Oh, sorry, that's incorrect. Of course I should salute her. She seems like a nice lady.
Why are you saluting me?
Because it's the right thing to do. I'm saluting you. You're very powerful. Now I'm going to salute the camera guy. Let's take a break so I can salute him.
Join us next time for another round of Should Biden Salute Them?
Surrey Cruise graduates.
Hello, graduates. I, Tom Cruise, have lots of advice for you as you approach this next phase in your lives. Help me help you be successful. Help me help you be successful. Here are the tools to success. First, work hard. Second, be kind. And third, jump off a bridge wearing a parachute, then float down onto a shark, and then ride that shark like a surfboard. Then, when you ride the shark on land, let a helicopter swoop down and grab you and carry you back up to the bridge and do it all over again. Do it again! Woo! Congrats, graduates, especially that young lady over there who looks vaguely familiar. You kind of look like my daughter, whatever her name is. Congrats!
Well, that's annoying. Calendar.
I just traveled across the country for a wedding that isn't happening until next year.
Have you tried a calendar?
A calendar? How's it work?
It's a bunch of days organized in a group of months, and you find the day you want to do something on, and you mark that day.
Well, say I have a wedding to go to. How do I make sure I show up on the right day?
You find the day of the wedding on your calendar, and you write wedding in the little box on that day.
Interesting. And what if my husband's birthday is on a different day and I want to remember what day his birthday is on?
Well, this is where the calendar really works great. You find a different day, and you write the different thing you want to remember on that day on the calendar.
I see. And, what's a calendar again?
I can't with you. So what are you waiting for? If you want to remember when things are supposed to happen, try a calendar today. Available wherever calendars are sold.
AI Dad.
Father's Day is Sunday, but you're not going to be able to see Dad this year.
Yeah, it's a bummer, but I just won't be able to make it work.
Never fear, introducing the new AI Dad. Yes, we'll send you the AI Dad to your house, and it'll be just like having him there with you.
Greetings, I am Father.
Oh, cool. Well, happy Father's Day, Dad.
Thank you. Now please retrieve me a cold beer. I want to drink beer and watch the game.
Sure thing, Dad.
Then go clean your room. Clean your room.
Huh? But I...
Don't talk to me like that, young lady. I am your father. You're grounded.
Hey.
You missed your curfew last night. Where were you? Were you with Derek? I told you he was bad news. Grounded.
How do I turn this thing off?
The AI Dad, the next best thing to spending Father's Day with your actual father. Order now.
And summer dangers.
It's summer, and you know what that means. Sunshine, the beach, sunburn, severe blisters, dehydration, ticks, Lyme disease, screaming kids, crash into skateboarder, bones protruding, jellyfish sting, shark attack, vomiting, paralysis, loss of blood. Enjoy summer and all that it brings.
This message brought to you by your neighborhood Quick Clinic for fast, affordable medical attention. Quick Clinic in the mall.
Okay, let's see if we don't have one or two more here that we can do. Jimmy Fallon talks about Father's Day.
Well, guys, Sunday is Father's Day. Yeah. Everyone loves Father's Day. It's just like Mother's Day with none of the caring. Yeah.
Trump birthday song.
That's right. Tomorrow is Trump's birthday, and to celebrate, he made a special video.
Oh, really?
Check this out.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to one of the greatest, smartest, totally innocent, good-looking people I have ever known. Happy birthday to me.
Seth Meyers talks about Joey Chestnut.
16-time Nathan's Famous Hot Dog Eating Contest winner Joey Chestnut said yesterday that he was, quote, very disappointed to learn he will not be allowed to compete in this year's competition. You could tell he was depressed because he went home and ate 76 pints of ice cream in 10 minutes.
Is considering include Marco Rubio, J.D. Vance, and Tim Scott. But one notable name not on the list is South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem. She tried her best. I mean, she begged. She even gave Trump puppy dog eyes. Literally, she sent him a box of puppy dog eyes.
Jimmy Kimmel talks about Donald Trump returning to Capitol Hill.
Donald Trump had a meeting with he called a meeting with all the House Republicans on Capitol Hill. It was his first visit to the Hill since January 6th. They always return to the scene of the crime.
All right, thank you. It is 6:39. It is time to kick it with Kenneth Riley, and we're going to kick it with Argent, as Rod Argent is 10 years old. This is called Hold Your Head Up. We kick it with Kenneth Riley. Rod Argent, 79. He also was with the group The Zombies. Remember them? Argent, hold your head up as we kicked it with Kenneth Riley as Rod Argent of the group Argent and the Zombies is 79 years old today. It is 6:42 and a half. You're getting on WHBN AM and FM. Now, in honor of Father's Day, we ventured onto the internet to come up with some fun facts, stats, and studies. Now, here's a rundown. According to Google Trends, the most searched Father's Day sales are grills, tools, TVs, and golfing and fishing equipment. The most searched Father's Day recipes are potato salad, egg salad, sourdough bread, French toast, and chocolate cake. Now, dads aren't going to hurt your feelings when asked if you don't like a gift from your children. Do you tell them you don't like it or pretend to like it? 87% of dads said they'd pretend to like it. Only 6% said they admit they didn't. 7% said it depends, which may be the situations when you bought them something they did want, but they want or need a different size, style, or brand. So maybe they just start to return it to get another version. That would be okay, wouldn't it? On average, dads would want a gift, expect their significant other to spend $76 and their kids to spend $33 on them. If you're really adventurous, you could consider moving your father to a place that appreciates them more. Wallet Hub has a list of best states for working dads, and the top 5 are Massachusetts, Washington, D.C., which they included, Connecticut, New Jersey, and Minnesota. On the other end, the bottom 5 are New Mexico, West Virginia, Mississippi, Nevada, and Oklahoma. Now, they consider stuff like average working hours for men, men's life expectancy, unemployment rates for dads with young kids, income, insurance, and child care costs. So keep those in mind, what you want to try to get dad. You know, the best thing to do, I found, if you don't know exactly what to get a gift card to somewhere, dad's favorite store. That, you can't go wrong with that, all right? And you can't go wrong with this. We've got more great information by our local businesses we ask your kind attention to. We'll have your weather forecast and your health report, all of it, just for you, for listening to WHBN AM and FM.
This is Sarah Steele, your Mercer County Judge Executive. I'm excited to invite you to the 250th celebration, the birthday of our town. It is amazing to think back on the rich history of Harrodsburg and where we are today. I would like to invite everyone to come out and join in on the activities. From the community parade, to the tea with the historical characters, to the live entertainment on Main Street, the church services on Broadway, and much, much more. There's something for all to do. This event will be an historical event in itself. You don't want to miss. Come celebrate with us. Happy 250th birthday, Harrodsburg.
Imagine if you had 100 years to dedicate yourself to fun and wonder. That's exactly what Kentucky State Parks is celebrating this year. 100 years of unmatched scenery and history, with guided hikes and acclaimed golf, plus all kinds of cozy lodging and accommodations. Dedicate your weekends to creating memories that last a lifetime at parks.ky.gov.
With T-Mobile, you can get tons of benefits and still save. It's like getting romance and sci-fi.
I love you. Also, I'm a robot.
With T-Mobile, you can save on every plan versus AT&T and Verizon. See how with our savings calculator at T-Mobile.com/switch. Plus, we'll pay off your locked AT&T phone up to $650 and you'll get a new 5G phone for free.
Pay off via virtual prepaid card in 15 days. Free phone up to $830 via 24 monthly bill credits with qualifying planning credit plus tax and $35 connection charge. Contact us before canceling to continue bill credits or they stop and required finance agreement balances due. See T-Mobile.com.
The innovation you've been waiting for is here. The Big Cheez-It Crunchwrap Supreme and Tostada from Taco Bell. Built on the 16X Cheez-It platform with the first flavor matrix stable enough to make a Cheez-It Tostada possible and cheesy enough to power a crunch wrap. Because if you want to change the world, you have to bring something big to the table. Think big and order the Big Cheez-It Crunchwrap Supreme and Tostada from Taco Bell. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for limited time only while supplies last. Contact store for participation which varies.
I remember going to church with Grandma as a kid. I'd get too loud, and she'd reach her entire arm into a 5-gallon purse and pull out a piece of candy in a gold-colored wrapper. Grandma's candy did the trick. It kept me quiet. And now McDonald's has turned Grandma's candy into ice cream with the Grandma McFlurry. What is a Grandma McFlurry? Well, it's kind of hard to pinpoint, but you'll know it when you taste it. Hints of butterscotch, caramel, and candy bits in there, just like candy in the bottom of Grandma's purse. It's the Grandma McFlurry, out now at McDonald's of Danville in Harrodsburg.
Ready for a fast, safe, and easy way to send your share of the rent money?
put your feet up, because with Zelle, you can send your monthly amount from the comfort of your couch. Zelle is conveniently found in your Farmers National Bank online or mobile banking account, and it's available now. Ask a Farmers National Bank representative for more information. Available to United States bank account holders only. Terms and conditions apply. Farmers National Bank. Member FDIC.
This is how we doing it with this Chrysler of Lawrenceburg. In 2024, they are making deals real. With their educated personal staff, they make shopping fun and buying easy.
Do you want a newer vehicle? Want a truck for under $25,000? Need your vehicle service? Needing a place that's going to treat you right? Well, Withers is the way. Check them out, Chrysler of Lawrenceburg.
This is one place I will not pass on deals with wheels for the 2024.
This WHBN weather brought to you by the new Cabin Connections of Harrodsburg, providing the largest selection of playhouses, cabins, sheds, workshops, and more. Financing available, Cabin Connections of Harrodsburg.
We've got a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 this afternoon. Otherwise, mostly sunny, high of 87. Small chance of showers and thunderstorms before 7 tonight. Mostly clear, low of 65. Sunny tomorrow, high of 85. Mostly clear tomorrow night, low of 61. Sunday, Father's Day, sunny, high of 93. Starting our work week off, I'm sorry, I have to say it. Chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2, mostly sunny and hot, high of 94. Right now, we have clear skies, 65 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:49.
Moderna's late-stage COVID flu combination vaccine trial is reportedly having positive results. Lisa Taylor with more.
The biotechnology company announced Monday the combination shot produced a higher immune response than standalone vaccines for the flu or COVID-19. That includes participants 65 years and older who sometimes don't show as strong of a response to vaccines. Moderna is the first to report Phase 3 data for the vaccine, ahead of Pfizer, and while BioNTech began a Phase 3 trial for the combination last year.
Following a planet-friendly diet could possibly reduce the risk of premature death by nearly a third. That diet consists mostly of fruit, vegetables, and whole grains. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that eating a planet-healthy diet cut land use by 51% and greenhouse gas emissions by 29%, on top of extending people's lives. Health Updates, Sarah Lee Kessler, NBC News.
Put the headset on. Listen to my puppet weekday morning. 6 to 10 WHBN.
Everybody knows you've been stepping on my toes, and I'm getting pretty tired of it. You keep stepping out of line and messing with my mind. If you had any sense, you'd quit. 'Cause ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl, you said I was the only man in this whole world. Now you better do some thinking, then you'll find you got the only daddy that'll walk the line. I keep her working every day, all you wanna do is play. I'm tired of staying out all night. I'm a coming unglued from your funny little moods. Now honey, baby, that ain't right. 'Cause ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl, you said I was the only man in this whole world. Now you better do some thinking, then you'll find you got the only daddy that'll walk the line. Keep a packing up my clothes, nearly everybody knows that you're still just a-putting me on. But when I start a-walking, gonna hear you start a-squawking and a-begging me to come back home. 'Cause ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl, you said I was the only man in this whole world. Now you better do some thinking, then you'll find you got the only daddy that'll walk the line. You got the only daddy that'll walk the line.
Waylon Jennings, Only Daddy That'll Walk the Line. And that was back 1968. Excuse me, I was not through, Waylon. Just because tomorrow you were born in 1937, it expired in 2002. All right, now we're going to play a song. I played a snippet of it yesterday. Didn't get very much of it in, but this sounded like a really good song. This is Runaway June, and they're going to be performing tonight at 9:30 on Main Street. 250th Celebration Festival, Harrodsburg. Runaway June.
Well, since we've been done, I've been trying to unfall apart. And I've been thinking that some neon lights would be a real good start. Well, I called a couple friends, but they all say they're staying in, so I guess I'm going out on my own. I might be heartbroken, but that don't mean I gotta stay home. I can buy my own drinks, I can pay my own tab, and at the end of the night, when they cut on all the lights, I can call my own cab. I can drop my own change in the jukebox, I can dance all by myself, so I can stop thinking about drinking about him. I don't need nobody else. Yeah, I can buy my own drinks tonight, tonight, tonight. Yeah, I can buy my own drinks tonight, tonight, tonight. I found myself a dive, the type that he would never walk in. And then a guy at the bar sees an empty drink in my hand. Yeah, I said it's sweet of you to ask if you can fill my glass, but I'm gonna have to pass this time. Me and myself, well, yeah, we're doing just fine. I can buy my own drinks, I can pay my own tab, and at the end of the night, when they cut on all the lights, I can call my own cab. I can drop my own change in the jukebox, I can dance all by myself, till I can stop thinking about drinking about him. I don't need nobody else. Yeah, I can buy my own drinks tonight, tonight, tonight. Yeah, I can buy my own drinks tonight, tonight, tonight. I can walk my own self to the front door, I can take my own self to bed, I can medicate my own headache. Yeah, I can be my own boyfriend, and I can buy my own drinks, I can pay my own tab, and at the end of the night, when they cut on all the lights, I can call my own cab. I can drop my own change in the jukebox, I can dance all by myself, till I can stop thinking about drinking about him. I don't need nobody else. Yeah, I can buy my own drinks tonight, tonight, tonight. Yeah, I can buy my own drinks tonight, tonight, tonight. I can drop my own change in the jukebox, I can dance all by myself
Runaway June, Buy My Own Drink, says Runaway June will be playing tonight on Main Street at 9:30, the 250th Celebration Festival of Harrodsburg. They sound pretty good, don't they? All the music's been good from what I've heard. Big crowd last night. Drew Baldridge, Hunter Flynn, and, of course, the feature act, Dylan Carmichael. Heard they really killed it. J.D. Shelburne at 6:30 tonight on Main Street. Noah Thompson at 8 o'clock on Main Street. 9:30, Runaway June tonight. All right. And tomorrow we're going to have Katie Colosimo. She'll be at 4 o'clock at the Old Town Park. 5 o'clock, Daniel Kane at the Old Town Park. Harrodsburg Community Chorus at 6 p.m., United Presbyterian Church. Femmes of Rock at 7 o'clock on Main Street. Hogeye, Navy Tavern Night, 8 p.m., of Fort Herod. And then Journey from the Heart at 9 o'clock, and they will be on Main Street. I got some songs coming up from all of those people. Give you a little taste of what's going to be going on tonight at 6:57 and a half.
I'm Alan Goldie with Goldie Financial in Harrodsburg. Is it time to increase your retirement plan contributions? And I can help you determine if it would be in your best interest to revisit your retirement planning goals. Call me today, 734-4400, or simply stop in. We're located at 116 West Poplar in downtown Harrodsburg. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Give us a call at 734-4400. Goldie Financial, member SIPC.
Hello, this is Dr. Matthew Duggar, optometrist and owner of Matthew Duggar Eye Care in Harrodsburg. We're currently accepting new patients and would love to be your next eye care provider. They'll take pride in every aspect of your visit to fit your eye care needs. We accept most vision and medical insurances, including Medicare, Medicaid, Vision Service Plan, and iMed. We have very competitive discount private pay pricing for the exam and glasses. We are located in Corral Business Center across from Southern States in Harrodsburg. Again, it's Dr. Matthew Duggar Eye Care.
Okay, friends, so you want to visit an amusement park this summer, but you really don't want to drive across the state, spend a fortune on gas and a hotel stay just to wait in long ride lines. Beach Bend Park and Splash Lagoon Water Park has you covered. Tons of rides and the best water park around. Splash Lagoon, featuring a wave pool, lazy river, and a water playground. So don't waste your time and money on a long trip to another park when you can have it all for less.
It's here. It's new. Filled with the best wide selection of vehicles just for you. 7 acres of pre-owned elite inventory makes them the largest deal maker around. So come on down to Nicholsville off US 27 to Vince Drive. Then you've arrived at the new Buy with confidence straight from the factory. Take a virtual tour at
Travis Pike, head mechanic for Coulter's DNC Engine Repair, is open at Pike's Mower Repair in Danville, same location. Travis offers the same great service and prices that won't knock the wind out of your wallet. Pike's Mower Repair is in Danville, Old Stanford Road. Find all the info on Facebook at Pike's Mower Repair.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
WHBN Harrodsburg at 7 o'clock.
Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. President Biden is cautiously celebrating the Supreme Court preserving access to a widely used abortion pill. Mark Mayfield with more.
In a statement, Biden acknowledged the High Court's ruling that allows mifepristone to be mailed to patients without an in-person doctor's visit. The president went on to say that the fight for women's reproductive freedom is not over, claiming Republicans are planning to ban abortions nationwide. Thursday's decision came 2 years after the court overturned the landmark abortion rights decision, Roe v. Wade. I'm Mark Mayfield.
A federal judge in Louisiana has blocked the Biden administration from enforcing new federal protections for LGBTQ+ students. The preliminary injunction issued yesterday prevents the administration from implementing new protections that were set to take effect in August. The 4 Republican-led states sued the administration to stop the new rules, which would require schools to protect students from sexual discrimination and sex-based harassment. Wisconsin Republicans are defending Donald Trump after it was reported the former president criticized Milwaukee during a closed-door conference meeting on Capitol Hill. Punchbowl News reported that Trump called Milwaukee a horrible city. Wisconsin Congressman Derek Van Orden said Trump was specifically referring to the crime rate in Milwaukee. New information is being released about vacations taken by Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas. More from Brian Shook.
On Thursday, a report by the Senate Judiciary Committee found Thomas failed to disclose 3 trips that were paid for by GOP mega donor Harlan Crow. He paid for Thomas to take private jets across America in 2017, 2019, and 2021. The committee's report noted Thomas has received over $4 million in undisclosed gifts. Senate Judiciary Chair Dick Durbin said their investigation makes it crystal clear that the highest court needs an enforceable code of conduct.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Something amazing is happening when power outages strike. Teams are powering through them. That's because CDW Solutions architects are building more resilient IT and electrical infrastructures with Schneider Electric. With EcoCare remote monitoring services and 24/7 support, your organization can do more than keep the lights on. Schneider Electric and CDW make amazing happen. Learn more at cdw.com/Schneider Electric.
A lot can happen between falling in love with a house online and owning it, between imagining living there and breathing in your new home for the first time. Having an advocate who can help you navigate the complex world of financing, inspections, negotiating, analyzing the market, and talking through any anxieties that may pop up, that can make all the difference. That's what the expertise of a Realtor can do for you. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors and bound by a code of...
Donald Trump says he understands the struggles the Biden family has had with the president's son, Hunter. On Capitol Hill Thursday, Trump would not say whether he thinks Biden should pardon his son after Hunter's guilty verdict in his firearms case, but he did say he can somewhat relate to what the Biden family is going through.
That whole subject, I understand it pretty well because I've had it. People have it in their family. It's a very tough thing. It's a very tough situation for a father. It's a very tough situation for a brother or sister.
Trump's brother Fred struggled with alcoholism for much of his life. He died in 1981 at the age of 42. This week, Hunter Biden was found guilty for unlawfully purchasing a gun while addicted to drugs. A new study suggests 9/11 first responders may face a heightened risk of developing dementia before the age of 65. Jacqueline Carl reports.
Researchers at New York's Stony Brook University say their conclusion took into account prior work that determined dust and debris from the World Trade Center collapse contained dangerous neurotoxins. They say that long-term exposure to inhaled pollutants, including particulate matter, has been identified as a potential risk factor for the earlier onset of dementia.
Tesla shareholders voted Thursday to reinstate CEO Elon Musk's multi-billion-dollar pay package. More from Tony Waterman.
The vote is vindication for Musk, but even though shareholders have now reaffirmed his pay package, it doesn't mean he will automatically get the Tesla shares owed to him. His legal team still has the uphill task of convincing the Delaware judge that nullified the deal to reinstate it. Speaking after the vote, Musk told shareholders he loved them and said he could grow Tesla by tenfold again with vehicle autonomy alone.
A new federal study shows nearly half of all U.S. households are not storing their guns properly. The study published by the CDC looked at data collected from gun owners in 8 states. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Thank you, Michael. It is 7:05. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Time for local news with Joe. Brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Mercer County Schools is one of 10 organizations and agencies that received a grant to help reach even more kids with summer meals. For many children, free and reduced price school meals can be a lifeline that enables reliable access to nutrition during the school year. However, when schools close for the summer, many meals disappear for those children and families. Other information shows that while summer meal programs are available, they have historically only reached a fraction of the kids who need them due to barriers. A new initiative from No Kid Hungry Kentucky recently announced over $159,000 in grants to help reach even more kids with summer meals. The program will help summer adaptations needed to reach as many kids as possible with summer meals, including delivery, refrigeration, and transportation cost. Mercer County Schools is one of the beneficiaries of this new grant to help reach more students with meals who need them. Boyle County School staff is getting a raise. At the most recent Board of Education meeting, the board voted to approve a 3% salary increase for all district staff. Boyle Schools says they were able to approve this despite the fact that SEEK funding only supported a 1.5% pay raise. Boyle Schools says that they are able to cover the other 1.5% through financial management and being exceptional stewards of taxpayer dollars. Since 2018, Boyle Schools has achieved a total of 16% in pay increases for its staff. I'm Joe Mathis.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford Mazda here in Danville, where we make it easy to do business with us. I want to let you know that we are now offering free pickup and delivery in our quick lane within 20 miles of Danville. Give us a call at 859-238-1190. We will schedule your vehicle for pickup, perform the service requested, and return it to you.
Come to Stuart Powell, we can do business. Ford Mazda.
This morning's local news was a service of Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
Summertime, 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 summertime.
We're all ready for some summertime fun and at a big deals price. Go to Beach Band Park and Splash Lagoon Water Park with admission tickets just $25 at Big Deals online store at hometownlive.net. They're determined and dedicated to provide clean fun for all guests this summer. Beach Band has rides for everyone in the family, including the nationally recognized Kentucky Rumbler wooden roller coaster. There's the whole family ride, the wet adventure down the Whitewater Express. And there's plenty of fun at Splash Lagoon Water Park, a day of summer fun. Plus, included with your admission ticket, you get free parking, free sunscreen, free tubes, all at Beach Bend Park in Bowling Green. Just a 2-hour drive away, so get ready to pack up and go to Beach Bend Park with admission tickets just $25. For a full day of fun in the sun, go to hometownlive.net and click on Big Deal.
So shop now.
Shop now, buy now. Also save $5 on Pioneer Playhouse tickets.
CC Auto Parts and Service.
CC Auto Parts and Service is open for your service and parts needs. CC Auto Parts and Service are offering pickup and delivery for all your auto repairs as well as parts. They have a pay over the phone option if needed. CC Auto Parts and Service are concerned for everyone's well-being and are doing their best at keeping a sanitary and healthy environment. Give them a call at 734-9515.
CC Auto Parts and Service. Service is the difference. We get it.
With T-Mobile, you can get tons of benefits and still save. It's like getting romance and sci-fi.
I love you. Also, I'm a robot.
With T-Mobile, you can save on every plan versus AT&T and Verizon. See how with our savings calculator at T-Mobile.com/switch. Plus, we'll pay off your locked AT&T phone up to $650, and you'll get a new 5G phone for free.
Pay off via virtual prepaid card in 15 days. Free phone up to $830 via 24 monthly bill credits with qualifying planning credit plus tax and $35 connection charge. Contact us before canceling to continue bill credits or they stop and required finance agreement balances due. See T-Mobile.com.
The innovation you've been waiting for is here. The Big Cheez-It Crunchwrap Supreme and Tostada from Taco Bell. Built on the 16X Cheez-It platform with the first flavor matrix stable enough to make a Cheez-It tostada possible and cheesy enough to power a crunch wrap. Because if you want to change the world, you have to bring something big to the table. Think big and order the Big Cheez-It Crunchwrap Supreme and Tostada from Taco Bell. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for limited time only while supplies last. Contact store for participation which varies.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Collins Construction and Roofing. Storm damage, framing work, insurance claims? Call Collins. 613-4397.
We've got a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2, mostly sunny, high of 87. Small chance of showers and thunderstorms before 7 tonight, mostly clear, low of 65. Sunny tomorrow, high of 85. Tomorrow night, mostly clear, low of 61. Sunday's Father's Day, sunny, high of 93. Monday, chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2, mostly sunny and hot, high of 94. Tuesday, partly sunny, high of 93. Wednesday, Juneteenth, mostly sunny, high of 93. Thursday, sunny and hot, high of 94. Right now, we have partly sunny skies, 64 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:11. Good. Friday morning, this is June 14th. Radio Rick, glad to be along with you. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Friday morning on WHBN, AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations in Harrodsburg, Mercer County, and Bergen, and song requests can be done. 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That is the number to call if you want to register somebody for the DQ ice cream cake. Last minute, we're giving it away this morning before 10 o'clock for those having a birthday or anniversary. Between the 8th and the 14th, we have Debbie Reed, Terry James, Sarah and Tommy Shirley, Joanne and J.W. Logue, Lakin Johnson, Brady Payton, Don Horn, and Doris Bartleson all registered to win the DQ ice cream cake. Birthdays, we do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, we celebrate since we won't be here Saturday or Sunday. So it looks like this. We have today, we have Jacqueline Knight, Matt Vaughn, Jacob Thorley, Debbie Clark, John McCurry, Connie Snyder, Asen Gans, Harold McKinney, and Trilly Bottom. Tomorrow, Austin Horn, Billy Montgomery, Tegan Cox, Ray Tashuti. Sunday, Laura Jones, Nick Ernie, Joshua Thompson, Damian Lehman, Katie Sheen, and Charles Ray Perry the last. Oh, wait a minute, that's too early. We need to do Neil.
Hey, y'all, this is Neil McCoy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Neil. Appreciate you stopping by and telling everybody that it's their birthday and you sang about it. Oh, by the way, if it is your birthday or anniversary, you can go by DQ and get you a Cupcake Blizzard, a free one, okay? Just tell them, hey, it's my birthday or my anniversary, and they'll take care of you. All right, kids, for the second time, speaking of DQ, I'm giving you the answers to the DQ Today Is quiz. All you have to do is remember one of the 5 things today is, and if you're first in after the 7:30 weather forecast, all right, wait till then. We've got Canaan News, bottom of the hour, then we'll have local news, then the weather forecast. And if you've not won this month, be the first in at 859-734-4321, and give me one of the 5 things today is, you'll pick up a tasty treat. Where DQ tastes good, all right? Now, today is, are you ready? Flag Day, World Blood Donor Day, National Strawberry Shortcake Day, International Bath Day. I thought that was Saturday night, take a bath, whether needed or not. And National Bourbon Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Power Hour number 2. For those of you just waking up, getting ready to head into work, we officially start the weekend because of this. Oh, thank you, Fred. We appreciate hearing from you each hour on Friday morning. All right, here's your life hack. Want to make the leftover seeds from your garden last longer? Store them in an airtight container with some silica packets, which will prevent the seeds from getting moldy and germinating. And your positive thought, do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends? That's right. And if you have people you don't know, just say, you know what, they're friends, we just haven't met yet. Don't forget the 250th Celebration Festival going on today, tomorrow, and Saturday, and Sunday, should say. The Harrodsburg Celebration. Man, got a lot of good stuff coming. We got some more great music coming up by some of the local artists, and they include Daniel Kane, Femmes of Rock, Hogeye Navy Tavern, Journey from the Heart. That's all still to come. And still to come, Boyle County Fair is going on, and Pioneer Playhouse is going on tonight. Stop it. We're going to be blowing whistles around here. And tomorrow night, special event, 75th Anniversary Gala at Pioneer Playhouse. A star-studded night of food, drink, and live music by Michael Fly and the Sounds. Dancing, cash, credit bar, alumni stories, awards. Don't miss it. $75 a person, but proceeds go to help Pioneer Playhouse keep going. And they're in their 75th season. They're the longest continuous running theater, outdoor theater, in Kentucky. So congratulations to them. All right, let's see. I think I've got everything else caught up. So kids, sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air. Oh, get up, move around if you've been at work, and stretch.
It's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. Working makes me a tired man. That's why I'm a Friday fan. 'Cause the work week's almost done. On Saturday, be sleeping all I can. Oh, it's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it.
This Steve Bertram Sports Report is a service of Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on the Danville Bypass and online at stuartpowell.com.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager of Stuart Powell Ford Mazda here in Danville. And for over 75 years, we've been doing business the right way. We make it easy to do business with us, and we pride ourselves on providing quality products and service at a fair price. Stop by and see us at 225 South Danville Bypass and experience for yourself how easy it is to do business with us. 127 Bypass at the Prairieville intersection.
Come to Stuart Powell, we can do business.
Stuart Powell Ford Mazda.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. Kentucky's in Omaha for its first ever appearance in the College Baseball World Series. Cats play North Carolina State tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. Tomorrow night, Florida faces Texas A&M in the lower bracket. Action gets underway this afternoon at 2 with Virginia versus North Carolina. Then overall number 1 seed Tennessee plays Florida State Friday at 7. There are 4 teams each from the SEC and the ACC. The KHSAA baseball and fast-pitch softball semifinals are being played today in Lexington. Baseball starts the day off at Kentucky Proud Park with Trinity versus Pleasure Ridge Park at 10 a.m., followed by McCracken County versus Owensboro Catholic at 1:30. Softball action begins at 3:30 at John Kropp Stadium with North Laurel versus Assumption, followed at 6:30 by Henderson County versus South Warren. Champions in both sports will be baseball at 3:30, softball at 7. Kentucky basketball has its opponents for the SEC-ACC Challenge this December. The UK women will face North Carolina, while the Wildcat men tackle Clemson. In baseball yesterday, there was a short schedule. It was the Braves 6, Orioles 3, Royals 4, Yankees 3, Rangers 3, Dodgers 1, Cardinals 4, Pirates 3, Rays 3, Cubs 2, Tigers 7, Nationals 2, while the Diamondbacks, Mets, Red Sox, Twins, and White Sox all won. In the Stanley Cup Finals last night, Florida edged Edmonton 4-3 to take a 3-0 lead. Boston can wrap up the NBA title with a win tonight at Dallas. And Rory McIlroy and Patrick Cantlay shot 5 under par 65s to share the first-round lead of the PGA's U.S. Open. NASCAR is running this weekend at the Iowa Speedway on Hometown Radio. Join us at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon for Xfinity action. Airtime is at 6 Sunday evening for Cup Racing, all on WHIR-FM 1039. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
Kentucky baseball getting set to play in the College World Series for the first time. We'll talk about it coming up on a look at UK sports.
Hopkinsville isn't just the batter capital of the world, it's also the starting point for the 6th annual Hopkinsville Half Marathon at 5K October 19th.
Brought to you by Planters Bank and Jenny Stewart Health, you'll journey through the heart of Hopkinsville and the stunning landscapes of Christian County.
Cross Kentucky's longest non-water bridge span and celebrate with delicious pancakes at the finish line.
Early registration is open now at hoptownhalf.com. Come visit, see, and taste the beauty of Hopkinsville.
Playing in the College World Series is uncharted territory for Kentucky baseball. Is Nick Mingione worried about his players on that big stage? Didn't sound like it when he was on the Paul Feinbaum show on the SEC Network earlier this week.
You know, and we literally, these guys have done, it sounds coach speak, but they've done an awesome job of moving on to the next thing. We talk about our wins expiring at midnight, and those expired, and you go on to the next one, win or lose. And it's just this mentality that victory must be earned every day. And regardless of what's on the line, there's a play that has to be executed. There's a pitch that has to be executed, and there's an at-bat that has to be executed. And their ability really to move on to the next thing has been so impressive. And I think we started out in the SEC maybe 15-1. And the greatest start in school history, and one of the greatest starts in the history of the Southeastern Conference. And you can only do that if you just break it down into smaller, tinier segments, right? If I went to my team at the beginning of the year, I'm like, hey, we need to go 15-1 in the SEC. And they'd be like, really? How are we going to do that? Well, then you break it down into smaller segments, and really you just do it one pitch at a time, and then you just move on. It's coach speak, but it's actually worked, and they've bought into it.
10-seed NC State is the opponent in Game 1 for Kentucky tomorrow afternoon. Really good bats, but the pitching's a little shaky, is the brief scouting report on the Wolfpack. Win or lose, Kentucky will play again on Monday. I'm Tom Leach with a look at UK Sports.
Harrisburg Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto center providing a wide range of tire and auto care services. They provide customers with tires of all brands and sizes. Harrisburg Tire and Automotive can accommodate vehicles from small cars to dually trucks. They offer a lot of auto maintenance services, including brakes, front-end work, alignments, engine repairs, computer diagnostics, tune-ups, oil changes, and so much more. North College Street next to Napa. Give them a call, 734-4563, 734-4563 for Harrisburg Tire.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here, Mulch to Go now has Rock to Go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Call 859-715-7575. They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
This is Caraway at Mattresses and More on Houstonville Road in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, stop by and check us out. New items arriving weekly, and we sell off the floor. Buy it today and take it home today. We offer layaway and 12 months same-as cash with approved credit.
Thank you, Caraway. Again, buy it today, take it home today. Living room suits, bedroom suits, dinette sets, recliners, and more. From Mattresses and More, Southland Plaza next to Ace Hardware.
You will swoon in June for these great eats and treats at DQ. Get a twin pack of sausage biscuits for just $2.99. Make it a combo for only $5.49. Don't be in a fog. Get a chili dog for just $2.49. This will make the kids squeal. Kids' meals are only $3.99. The new French toast sticks will turn the trick and are available all day long. The June blizzard of the month is the ultimate cookie. If you get this, you won't be a rookie. Start your day off with a breakfast ultimate platter, breakfast bowl, or classic breakfast burrito. One sure to cause a clatter. At your Harrodsburg DQ, where happy tastes good.
Looking for something more from your personal checking account? Then one of our new Community Trust Advantage checking accounts might be right for you. Our Advantage checking accounts offer great features such as ID Protect, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, travel and leisure discounts, and shopping rewards, which makes it easier for you to save money on everyday purchases. Learn more at ctbi.com. Get more out of your checking. Open an account today. Our friendly, professional staff at one of our many branches will be happy to assist you.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Collins Construction and Roofing, with over 35 years of experience, is the premier choice for all your building and remodeling. Whether you're looking to transform your home or commercial space, our skilled team is ready to assist. For roofing services, contact Jason at 613-4040. For other construction inquiries, reach out to Michael at 613-4397. Collins Construction and Roofing specializes in remodeling, deck building, framing.
Cooking open for 6 weekdays.
It's 2 this afternoon, mostly high of 85. Mostly clear tomorrow night and low of 61. Sunday's Father's Day, it's going to be sunny and a high of 93. Monday, starting work week off, chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2, mostly sunny and a hot high of 94. Right now, under sunny skies, we have 65 degrees in Harrodsburg at 725.5. Good morning, Larry.
Good morning. I'm Larry Sanders. Welcome to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. A special thank you to our sponsor, Darren Ransel at the Barbershop in Harrodsburg, next to Casey's. Today we're going to feature the late Ron Bradford, former Borderline member. He'll be doing an original song that was wrote by another Mercer County, Mr. Paul Romans, Dim Lights.
The Barbershop by Darren Ransdell is a barbershop that offers today's men a haven where they can sit back, relax, and talk sports, politics, or the weather. Located next to Casey's on South College Street in Harrodsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 7:30 to noon.
I never thought I'd ever turn to the bottle, or that a honky-tonk would ever be my home. But another night is here, and I'm so lonely. Bring me a bottle, and let the music play on and on. Dim lights, a jukebox, and a bottle is what a man will turn to when he's blue. Dim lights, a jukebox, and a bottle. That's all I've known since the day that I lost you. I tried so hard each night to drown my sorrow, but your memory never seems to fade away. The future looks so dim with nothing to turn to. I'll just go on and live my life this way. Dim lights, a jukebox, and a bottle is what a man will turn to when he's blue. Dim lights, a jukebox, and a bottle. That's all I've known since the day that I lost you. That's all I've known since the day that I lost you.
You've been listening to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. It's a service of Darren Ransel's Barbershop next to Casey's in Harrodsburg. You can be the next Rooster Local Talent Showcase star by bringing your music to WHBN Studio.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into
Radio Rick in the morning on WHBN.
Thank you, AI. We're 30 seconds out of news from KNN. We'll have your local news. We'll have the DQ Today is quiz, followed by the good news from Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance. And coming up, we got the 250th Celebration Festival at the Fort Harrod Settlement going on all day. Tea with historical characters from noon to 5. Living history presentation starting at 3. Tonight, concert J.D. Shelburne at 6:30 on Main Street. Noah Thompson at 8 o'clock on Main Street, followed by Runaway Jane, 9:30 on Main Street. That's what's going on today. We've got tomorrow and Sunday coming up. We will keep you in tune with those people, and we got some more of the singers. They're going to be singing some of their songs for you so you can get a taste of what they sound like. Performing at the 250th Celebration Festival of Harrodsburg. It's 7:30.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
A man who was living with the parents of missing infant Maya Rudd is in jail. WKYT reports Brody Payne was the subject of a months-long drug trafficking investigation and had lived with the couple and their child for 6 months. The search continues for the 8-month-old Maya Rudd. The attorney for Steve Lawson is working for the immunity his client was promised for cooperating with police. WDRB reports Lawson was told he'd have immunity for working with police and wants his charges dropped. Prosecutors argued the agreement was only valid if Lawson was 100% honest in the case, and the suspect has been caught in several lies. Lawson is charged with conspiracy to commit murder and tampering with evidence in the death of Crystal Rogers back in 2015. The judge will rule on the matter on a later date. The Louisville Fire Department is monitoring a chemical spill that occurred Thursday night at the J.B. Swift Company on Story Avenue in Butchertown. WDRB reports a level 1 hazmat was declared for a 40% leak of sodium bisulfate. The Louisville Health Department spent the night on scene. Fire and hazmat crews worked through the night to contain the spill, but employees have yet to get the green light to return to work. A man may spend the rest of his life behind bars, but will have the possibility of parole. William Brown was sentenced Thursday for the murder of Ava Creech. The 62-year-old woman was found dead inside her apartment in October 2020. Brown was convicted by a jury in May when they also recommended a life sentence. The Derby City is in the running to be a 2026 FIFA World Cup home base. The designation will allow teams chosen for the tournament to train at Louisville City and rest between games. Louisville is one of 9 cities in consideration near 16 host cities in the United States. A decision will be made on the choice of a home-based city at a later date. I'm Lee Mowen.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
It's time for the news, all about your neighbors and probably about you. It's your local news, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Monday through Saturday.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Mercer County Schools is one of 10 organizations and agencies that received a grant to help reach even more kids with summer meals. For many children, free and reduced price school meals can be a lifeline that enables reliable access to nutrition during the school year. However, when schools close for the summer, many meals disappear for those children and families. Other information shows that while summer meal programs are available, they have historically only reached a fraction of the kids who need them due to barriers. A new initiative from No Kid Hungry Kentucky recently announced over $159,000 in grants to help reach even more kids with summer meals. The program will help summer adaptations needed to reach as many kids as possible with summer meals, including delivery, refrigeration, and transportation cost. Mercer County Schools is one of the beneficiaries of this new grant to help reach more students with meals who need them. Boyle County School staff is getting a raise. At the most recent Board of Education meeting, the board voted to approve a 3% salary raise for all districts. Boyle School says they were able to approve this despite the fact that only supported a 1.5% pay raise. Boyle Schools says that they are able to cover the other 1.5% through financial management and being exceptional stewards of taxpayer dollars. Since 2018, Boyle Schools has achieved a total of 16% in pay increases for its staff. I'm Joe Mathis.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
Here are the obituaries. Charles Chuck Jeanette Jr., age 61 of Harrodsburg, died Sunday. He was the husband of Betty Sue Ellis Jeanette. Visitation is this Friday from 5 until 8, with a funeral service this Saturday at 11:30 at Ransdell Funeral Chapel. And those today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN.
That's the news for today, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Charles and College in Harrodsburg.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Horn Home Supply, a trusted name for quality service and a fair price for over 40 years. See Matt Horn at Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg, South College Street.
We've got a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 this afternoon. Otherwise, mostly sunny, high of 87. Tonight, small chance of showers and thunderstorms before 7, mostly clear, low of 65. Sunny on Saturday, high of 85. Saturday night, mostly clear, low of 61. Sunday, Father's Day, sunny, high of 93. Monday, chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2, mostly sunny and hot, high of 94. Right now, we have sunny skies, 60 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:36. Good Friday morning to you. It's the 14th day of June. Ready, Rick? Glad to be along with you on WHBN, AM and FM, HometownLive.net, CKYTV.net. Channel 2, all right? Are you ready to win? Twice I've given you the 5 things today is. All I need you to do is call me up right now, 859-734-4321, and give me one of the 5 things that I've told you twice. If you can, today you'll pick up a 4-piece basket of your choice from DQ where happy tastes good, all right? 859-734-4321. Now, we are going to play a song by Katie Colosimo. She's going to be performing tomorrow night, 4 o'clock at Old Town Park. And the name of the song is Keep My Mouth Shut. We will see what this sounds like here. Thank you, Katie.
it's worth. I keep my eyes on you, but damn, it hurts when I'm not what you're looking to. But I can't keep being so close, but so far. I know love isn't easy, but it shouldn't be hard. Keep pushing back my feelings just to spare your heart. And I know it's not the way it should go. And I don't wanna lie, I don't wanna lie, I don't wanna lie to you. So I keep my mouth shut. I keep my mouth shut. Keep my mouth shut. Keep my mouth shut. Ooh, oh, don't you say those words again, thinking that I will be alright. Don't you know you're not innocent in this fight? And I need you more than words could ever say. Why can't you see it, babe? Why can't you see me, babe? 'Cause I don't wanna lie, I don't wanna lie, I don't wanna lie to you. I keep my mouth shut. I keep my mouth shut. Oh, I keep my mouth shut. I keep my mouth shut.
And that was Katie Colosimo, and that was called Keep My Mouth Shut. She'll be performing tomorrow, 4 o'clock at Old Town Park. Got a winner for the DQ. Today is quiz, and it was Debbie Reed. Stand by just a minute. I'm needing to do something here. Whoops, I spelled that wrong. Trying to multitask here. Just bear with me just a minute, if you will, and I'll tell you what Debbie said. She had about, I think she nailed about every one of her 5 things today is. And I'm talking about, it's Flag Day, World Blood Donor Day, National Strawberry Shortcake Day, International Bath Day, National Bourbon Day. So there you go. So thank you, Debbie Reed. Thank you all called in. Thank you, Barbara Montgomery, because we could not do this without your generosity. And we'll do it again, same time, same station, tomorrow. All right? Not tomorrow. How about Monday? Yeah, I won't be here tomorrow. It'll be Monday. Oh, wait a minute. I spelled his name wrong. No wonder. I was not going to pull up the right thing. All right. Now, this gentleman is going to be playing tomorrow at 5 o'clock at the Old Town Park. His name is Daniel Kane. Daniel Kane is his name. Come on, I want to skip that. Let me just get right to him. Daniel Kane tomorrow. We've got an interview with him and J.D. Shelburne. Larry the Legend Sanders coming up after 9:30. Right here on WHBN AM and FM.
It's been a long, hard year. I know that, baby. But don't you think that maybe we could leave our troubles behind? I can do it all days I see you fading. Honey, I ain't playing. I'm gonna make sure everything's alright. So if I fall back down, would you help me? 'Cause I can't stand no more rain. Would you follow me down to the river? Look inside and just reflect the pain. 'Cause I've been going for miles, never needed nothing. But honey, you've got something that makes me want to stay. But if I lean here alone, would it make things better? Or is it too much pressure for your heart starts to break? If I fall back down, would you help me? 'Cause I can't stay no more rain. Would you follow me down to the river? Look inside and just reflect the pain. The road's a bit more daunting than it used to be, and I know I won't make it if it's only me. Baby, say you'll never leave if I fall back down. Would you help me? 'Cause I can't stay no more rain. Would you follow me down to the river? Look inside and just reflect the pain. Look inside and just reflect the pain.
Daniel Kane, that one's called Fall. Daniel will be performing tomorrow at 5 o'clock at Old Town Park for, again, the 250th Celebration Festival of Harrodsburg. So much to do, so much to see, so much going on. And don't forget Juneteenth. That goes on at West Lane Park today and tomorrow as well. All right? So let's go ahead and get your tech report, and then the good news brought to you by Jamie Dunn, Shelter Insurance.
Apple CEO Tim Cook says the tech giant is bringing AI to its iPhone, Mac, and other products.
Today, we're going to have some incredible updates to our platforms. And I'm excited that we'll introduce profound new intelligence capabilities.
Using Apple Intelligence, the company said it wants to use existing generative AI tools already on the market, but make it personalized for Apple users. Speaking at the annual Worldwide Developers Conference on Monday, Cook said Apple's priority is to make it intuitive and easy to use, while also being grounded in your personal context. That includes individuals' personal routines, relationships, and more. And the engineers at Google's DeepMind are focusing on artificial superhuman intelligence, or ASI. The division of Alphabet published the research paper that states that open-endedness is key to achieving ASI. The research paper goes on to say that learning models need the ability to create new learnable artifacts. Tech Report, Mark Mayfield, NBC News Radio.
Thank you, Mark. And here's the good news brought to you by this man right here.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
There is a common belief that 9 out of 10 restaurants fail in their first year. A 20-year study found that it's more like 17% or 1 in 6. Alanis Morissette gets credit in the Oxford English Dictionary for creating the phrase friends with benefits. She used it in lyrics of her song Head Over Feet in 1995. Quote, "You're my best friend with benefits." Ronald Reagan was going to pick Gerald Ford as his running mate in 1980, but Ford refused to be just vice president. He wanted him and Reagan to be co-presidents. Reagan considered it, but he went with George H.W. Bush instead. The 2000 NBA draft was so bad that advanced statistics show the players from that draft collectively made their teams lose a total of 17.3 games more than they would have without those players. Ulysses S. Grant's middle name was Ulysses. His first real name was Hiram. He swapped his first and second names when he was registering for the military because he didn't want to be known by the initials H-U-G, hug. But the S was mistakenly added when he got him in because his mother's maiden name was Simpson, making his initials U.S. That led him picking up the nickname Uncle Sam. And that is the good news. If you enjoy the good news, please either stop by Jamie Dunn's office or give him a call and say, Jamie, we really appreciate the good news. He would appreciate it, and I sure would, too.
Hurry up, dude. The game's about to start.
Nothing beats spending the day watching the game with your buddies.
Dude, I'm literally right here. Let's do this.
Which is why a shelter insurance renter's policy is key to your winning game plan. It protects things your landlord's policy doesn't.
Dude, where's your TV?
What? No way, dude.
Like that flat screen TV that just got stolen.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
Hey, Harrodsburg, celebrate 250 years of history, heritage, and community spirit. This June, join in for a spectacular anniversary events featuring historical reenactments, live music, fascinating tours, and so much more. Dive into the past with the Fort Harrod Settlement, hand raid, sip tea with historical character, and concerts. Don't miss out on this monumental birthday bash. Mark your calendars for June 1st to the 16th. Get all event info at harrodsburg250th.com.
DQ presents how to enjoy the 3 best cookies at the same time. First, grab the new Ultimate Cookie Blizzard from DQ. Then dig into Oreo, Chips Ahoy, and Nutter Butter. And last but not least, repeat! Because the new Ultimate Cookie Blizzard packs all 3 into one powerhouse of a treat. So you can enjoy the best cookie trifecta in every red spoonful. Hurry in for a taste today. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky? Our mission is to provide comprehensive banking products and services for our customers and to invest in the Kentucky communities where we live. Whitaker Bank is a reliable partner, guiding you towards solid decisions for today's evolving environment and for the challenges you may face tomorrow. We are committed to building long-term relationships with our customers and the communities we serve. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Pioneer Pawn Shop is Harrodsburg's answer in getting cash fast. See how much cash you can get for your items, whether it's silver, gold, or anything of value. Looking to sell or to get a loan? Pioneer Pawn has the cash for you. When getting a loan, there's no stress. Pioneer Pawn works with you. Top dollar loans. Pioneer Pawn Shop is Harrodsburg's answer in getting cash fast. Visit Pioneer Pawn in Harrodsburg on South College Street, next to Dr. Jennifer Nichols' dentistry office. Come by when you need cash fast at Pioneer Pawn Shop.
Hey folks, Chrysler Cowboy here. When I started my journey in the automotive industry, I learned 3 valuable lessons. 1, have a good product. 2, treat people with respect. And 3, make sure it's a fair deal for everybody. I'm proud to call Anderson County my home, and at Chrysler Lawrenceburg, we want to give you that down-home experience. We offer certified pre-owned vehicles that come with a lifetime engine warranty, free tire rotation with every oil change, and customer service that rivals the best anywhere around. Chrysler Cowboy. If you can't remember that, just look for the hat. It's where you need to be, folks. Chrysler of Lawrenceburg.
Join Ephraim McDowell Health as we celebrate Harrodsburg's 250th anniversary. For over 2 centuries, Harrodsburg has been a cornerstone of history, community, and health. At Ephraim McDowell, we're proud to be part of this vibrant legacy dedicated to providing compassionate care and advancing wellness for all. Here's to 250 years of growth, resilience, and a brighter, healthier future together. Happy anniversary, Harrodsburg.
Ephraim McDowell Health, caring for our community, celebrating our heritage.
This is Goldie Goldsmith McNary, inviting you to join me each week for What's Happening Goldie, a talk show that features interesting people about interesting things. We'll learn how to stay healthy and keep fit, and we'll explore the world of entertainment. So join me for What's Happening Goldie.
What's Happening Goldie every Wednesday at 10:05 a.m. and Saturday at 8:30 a.m. on WHBN 1420 a.m. and 99.5 FM.
I'm Larry Sanders. You're listening to Radio Rick, playing the best in music and keeping everyone informed on what's happening in Harrodsburg and Mercer County. 99.5 FM and 1420 AM. WHBN, Harrodsburg, The Rooster.
It is 7:52 and a half. Trying to get a hold of David Coleman. He's awful busy, I know.
Good morning.
Way, David Coleman, how are you?
I'm doing well, Rick. How are you today?
Not bad for a man of my age and temperament. Hey, how was yesterday going at the fort?
Yesterday was awesome at the fort, and today's going to be more awesomer.
Awesomer, good. All kinds of stuff. The Fort Herod, the settlement, tea with historical characters, living history presentation, and just a lot of stuff going on. Hey, are you going to have a picnic in the park today?
We are, and we have John Hagee, an 18th century balladeer. Now, he played at the parade last weekend.
Okay.
And I heard from several people, it's like, man, you got to get that guy to perform here at Fort Harrod. And I said, well, that guy performs here at Fort Harrod every year for the Settlement Raid. And he'll be here today for Picnic in the Park and throughout the rest of the weekend.
Oh, cool. Good stuff. Well, somebody had too much. I guess I heard that in the background. Maybe ate the wrong thing last night or something.
Well, that's our sheep.
Oh, that's a sheep.
They want to be fed this morning.
Oh, okay. Sheep are hungry. All right, David, if somebody's out there listening, tell them why they should come out to the fort today.
I tell you what, we have all kinds of great historical presentations all day long from let me think. I don't have my schedule in front of me. You caught me early this morning. So we have Simon Kenton presentation today. We have native storytelling. We also have an adoption reenactor that portrays an adopted Shawnee. So he'll be giving his perspective on being an adopted person in the tribe. We have, of course, tonight we have the big concert.
Yeah.
Green River Band will be here tonight.
Green River,
from
okay.
6 to 8. So,
cool.
Yeah, they're really good. So
yeah,
we're anticipating having a good time with them tonight. Got, of course, living history all day long. We have two of the best world famous gun makers right here in the fort. So if you're into any kind of historical firearms, this is a place to be.
It is. I'll be broadcasting 1:30 to 3:30 there on the grounds too today, David. And also Sunday is Father's Day. You want to give Dad something unique, something different you can't find in a box store. You will find it at the fort out there in the grounds.
That's true. And speaking of Father's Day, that's also Founders Day here in Harrodsburg. So everyone in Harrodsburg should be at the big ceremony here from 2 to 5 Sunday afternoon. It's going to be a really cool program. And I forgot to mention today is also Flag Day, so we have the Sons of the American Revolution coming back to do a flag retirement ceremony here this afternoon.
Oh, neat.
So,
good stuff. Lieutenant Governor's bringing a proclamation down, I think, on Sunday as well. So it's going to be
Sunday afternoon. That is correct. Yes, sir.
It's going to be a really neat time. And, of course, it is 250th. I hope everybody can get out and enjoy it, David.
Yep, and it's of course, this is a citywide celebration. We have all kinds of historical stuff going on at the Historical Society, at the library today. I know they're putting James Bridges on trial there, and then we'll have that trial here on Saturday morning.
Oh, neat.
So we're going to see if we got enough evidence to convict that guy of murder.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
And it'll be interesting because they're doing this 3 different times. I think yesterday they did it at the fiscal court. Today they're doing it at the library, and tomorrow they're doing it at Fort Harrod. And I'm wondering if the verdict's going to be the same each time.
I think it'll be different just for fun.
Because the jury will be different.
Yeah,
because they're picking people out of the crowd to sit in the jury. So
good stuff. Yeah, it will be. All right, David, I know you got better things to do than talk with me, but I wanted to just check in with you and just, again, whet everybody's appetite up. History is in the making.
I wouldn't say better, but more pressing items right now.
Yeah, okay.
different things.
All right, get the iron on and press them up.
All right, well, thank you, sir.
Okay, David, we'll see you out there at 1:30.
All right, I'll be here.
Okay, bye. David Coleman from Old Fort Harrod. This is Femmes of Rock, the good, the bad, the ecstasy. They're going to be performing tomorrow night, Main Street at 7 o'clock. Femmes of Rock, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Main Street. 250th Celebration Festival of Harrodsburg. Happy birthday. Taking us up to news, top of the hour. Femmes of Rock, performing tomorrow night, Main Street, 7 o'clock. 250th Celebration Festival of Harrodsburg. You're getting it on WHBN Harrodsburg, the Rooster, your community voice since 1955, FM 99.5, AM 1420, World Wide Web at hometownlive.net, seen at CKYTV.net, Channel 2, it's 8 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. The Supreme Court is preserving access to a widely used abortion pill. More from Mark Mayfield.
The High Court unanimously ruled that a group of anti-abortion doctors who challenged the FDA's actions to make mifepristone more accessible did not have legal standing to sue and threw out the case. The ruling will allow the pill to be mailed to patients without an in-person doctor's visit. This comes 2 years after the court overturned the landmark abortion rights decision, Roe v. Wade.
Florida is bracing for another day of flooding downpours. The National Weather Service says heavy to excessive rainfall will continue to bring flooding to the southern Florida peninsula today, with locally considerable flash and urban flooding possible. Vice President Kamala Harris is talking with the cast of Queer Eye about progress that's been made in the LGBTQ plus community. Harris spoke with the cast and creators of the popular Netflix show yesterday and said, "We can't take LGBTQ plus rights for granted and must keep going." A federal judge in Louisiana has blocked the Biden administration from enforcing new federal protections for LGBTQ plus students. Tammy Trujillo with more.
The preliminary injunction issued Thursday prevents the administration from implementing new protections that were set to take effect on August 1st in Idaho, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Montana. The 4 Republican-led states sued the administration to stop the new rules, which would require schools to protect students from sexual discrimination and sex-based harassment. The judge said the injunction will remain in effect until the lawsuit is resolved or a higher court permits enforcement of the rules.
A years-long U.S. Justice Department probe shows the Phoenix Police Department has used excessive force and violated civil rights. The findings were part of a report released Thursday that claimed the Phoenix Police Department disproportionately targeted people of color. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Your adventure awaits at the Kentucky Horse Park. Experience live horse presentations, meet retired racing legends, and get up close to unique breeds from around the world. Dive into equine history at the park's International Museum of the Horse. And for a truly immersive experience, get in the saddle for a scenic horseback ride. With activities for every age, the Kentucky Horse Park promises an unforgettable journey for all. Plan your trip by visiting kyhorsepark.com. That's kyhorsepark.com.
I'm Trooper Thomas with the Kentucky State Police.
And I am Trooper William Gallo with the Kentucky State Police.
Responding to crashes involving deaths or injuries is the toughest part of our job.
When you drive, there's so much out of your control.
But what you do have control over is wearing a seatbelt. Less than 2 seconds.
That's all the time it takes to buckle up.
Why do we enforce seatbelt laws? It's not about writing tickets.
It's about saving lives.
Kentucky, please, always buckle up.
A message from Team and the Kentucky of Highway Safety.
200 National Guard members to the border to fight fentanyl trafficking. Jack Cronin with the story.
The governor says the number of National Guard troops from California will go from 155 to 392 at the border, helping detect fentanyl at ports of entry, including Otay Mesa and San Ysidro.
Here in San Diego, at the largest port of entry, San Ysidro in the Western Hemisphere, National Guard now has over 390 men and women that are working not only on the border, but throughout the state of California on counter-narcotics.
Governor Newsom saying a record 62,000 pounds of fentanyl were found at the border last year, as well as nearly 6 million fentanyl pills so far this year. I'm Jack Cronin.
The U.S. and Ukraine are entering a 10-year bilateral security agreement as Russia's full-scale invasion continues. Appearing alongside Ukrainian President Zelensky Thursday at the G7 summit in Italy, President Biden said the goal is to strengthen Ukraine's defense and deterrence capabilities for the long term.
A lasting peace for Ukraine must be underwritten by Ukraine's own ability to defend itself now and to deter future aggression anytime in the future.
He said it shows the U.S. is not backing down from Russian President Vladimir Putin's illegal aggression. G7 leaders also agreed to use $50 billion of frozen Russian assets to provide a loan to Ukraine. A lesson in marine biology after a mystery washed up on the Jersey Shore Thursday morning. More from Andrew Whitman.
Beachgoers in Spring Lake between Belmar and Seagirt along the Jersey Shore have seen whales wash up on the sand before, but not whales with beaks. The Marine Mammal Stranding Center says that's what it was, a beaked whale, only the 19th that the center knows about since 1978. Beaked whales tend to stay further out to sea, adding to the marine mystery.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Harrodsburg's 250th birthday celebration continues today. Events today include the beginning of the two-day Heart of Kentucky Juneteenth Festival at West Lane Park, live music on Main Street with J.D. Shelburne at 6, Noah Thompson, the American Idol Season 20 winner, at 8, then country music group Runaway June at 9:30. Go to harrodsburg250th.com for more information and a schedule of events. The complete remodeling and opening of the Jenny Rogers Community Center is now almost complete. The city of Danville has invested $3 million in the project, and the center will be community-oriented. General use of the facility will be free, and it's set to serve a vital role and fill a gap in youth services. It'll also be the home of the Boyle County Schools preschool program. Now they need your help. Parks and Rec says they're looking for sponsors to fill each room with needed supplies like furniture, arts and crafts, computers, traditional games like ping pong, foosball, and more. If you would like to help, call the Danville Boyle County Parks and Rec Department at 859-238-1233. And tourism was up in Danville and Boyle County. A record $13.8 billion was generated statewide in tourism, and the numbers in Danville and Boyle County are good as well. Numbers show a $79.4 million impact in tourism in the county in 2023. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
This is how we doing it with this Chrysler of Lawrenceburg. In 2024, they are making deals real. With their educated personal staff, they make shopping fun and buying easy.
Do you want a newer vehicle? Want a truck for under $25,000? Need your vehicle service? Needing a place that's going to treat you right? Well, Withers is the way. Check them out, Chrysler of Lawrenceburg.
This is one place I will not pass on deals with wheels for the 2024.
Catch these savings at your Harrodsburg Napa. Evercraft 11-piece combination wrench set SAE polished chrome, $43.99. Castro GTX motor oil, 10W40, full synthetic, 5 quarts for $43.49. Xerox cooling system antifreeze, 1 gallon price, $13.99. Rain-X Latitude water repellency wiper blades, 24-inch, $13.49. Gear Up cargo mat, universal in black, $37.49. Your one-stop shop for savings is at your Harrodsburg Napa, located at North College Street. Don't forget to sign up for your money-saving Napa rewards.
You need a stopper at the new Papa's Quick Stop for some knickknacks, gas and snacks, breakfast, lunch, and fried chicken with a bone. Papa's Quick Stop has a loyalty program, fast way to earn on every purchase you make. A swipe of your card is all it takes. Come see what they've done to the new place at Papa's Quick Stop. Come try their great breakfast, lunch specials, and save on all your gas, snacks, beer, and much, much more. Hey, Papa, can you stop at the Quick Stop in Danville, across from the fairgrounds? Now offering the full Candleberry collection. Candleberry at Papa.
This WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Our goal is and always will be to provide the best value in funeral service available. Exceptional care from a trusted family name, Ransdell Funeral Chapel.
Thank you, Sonny. We have got a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 this afternoon. Otherwise, it's going to be mostly sunny, high of 87. Got a small chance of showers and thunderstorms before 7 tonight. Mostly clear with a low of 65. Sunny tomorrow, high of 85. Tomorrow night, mostly clear, low of 61. Sunday's Father's Day is going to be sunny, high of 93. Chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 on Monday, mostly sunny and hot, high of 94. Tuesday, partly sunny, high of 93. Wednesday's Juneteenth, mostly sunny, high of 93. Sunny and hot on Thursday, a high again of 94. Right now, we have sunny skies, 68 degrees. 8:09. Good Friday morning to you. This is the 14th day of June. Ready, Rick, glad to be along with you. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Friday morning on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done at 859-734-4321, 734-4321. Works to register somebody for the DQ ice cream cake. We're giving another one away before 10 o'clock this morning. Before I leave the air, For those having a birthday or anniversary between the 8th and the 14th, we've got Lee Shirley, B. Norton, Debbie Reed, Terry James, Sarah and Tommy Shirley, Joanne and J.W. Logue, Lakin Johnson, Brady Payton, Don Horn, and Doris Bartleson all registered for the DQ ice cream cake. All right. We have got birthdays. We do birthdays for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Today, Trilly Bottom, Harold McKinney, Asen Gans, Connie Snyder, John McCurry, Debbie Clark, Jacob Thorley, Matt Vaughn, and Jacqueline Knight. For tomorrow, Ray Tashuti, Tegan Cox, Billy Montgomery, Austin Horn, and B. Norton and Lee Shirley. Sunday, we have Charles Ray Perry the Last, Katie Sheen, Damian Lehman, Joshua Thompson, Nick Ernie, and Laura Jones.
Hi, this is Reba McEntire. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God bless you. Happy birthday to you and chocolate cake.
Thank you, Reba. We appreciate you stopping by to sing happy birthday. Do I dare try it? To Laura, Nick, Joshua, Damon, Katie, Charlie, B, Lee, Austin, Billy, Tegan, Ray, Jacqueline, Matt, Jacob, Debbie, John, Connie, Asen, Harold, and Trilly. Whew. All right. We've got all those in. Today is Flag Day, World Blood Donor Day, National Strawberry Shortcake Day, International Bath Day, and National Bourbon Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Celebrate. We are celebrating Power Hour number 3, kids. And for those of you just getting up, we officially start the weekend because we do this. Oh, thank you, Fred. We so look forward to that. Life Hack tells us, want to make leftover seeds from your garden last longer? Store them in an airtight container with some silica packets, and they'll prevent the seeds from getting moldy and germinating. Positive thought, do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends? That's right, no enemies, just friends. And we got a new friend that's going to be joining us at 8:20, and it is Suzanne Van Arsdale. We'll be talking to her every Friday for the Mercer County Humane Society. Then we'll have random facts from David Hopewell. We'll have Kim King State Rep Report. We'll talk to Derek Gray from the Tourism Director, talking about the 250th Celebration Festival and activities going on. Then after the 9:30 news and weather forecast, we'll have Larry the Legend Sanders. And we'll have 2 interviews coming up with J.D. Shelburne and Daniel Kane. So, kids, I hope you can sit back, relax, and watch the pictures as they fly through the air. Friday. It's Friday.
Fox Views on University of Kentucky Sports is on the air. Featuring 7-time Kentucky Sports Writer of the Year, Larry Vaught.
He is not one of the state's highest-rated prospects. However, Boyle County senior offensive lineman Paul McClure has never quit working, and a 6'2", 280-pound McClure could bench press 335 pounds, squat 480, and power clean 285. He is also an exceptional student with a 4.23 overall grade point average, and has a 35 composite on the ACT. Paul McClure grew up dreaming of playing for Kentucky, and now he does have a UK offer. McClure has had a relationship with UK football recruiting coordinator Vince Mara for several years and has been to numerous Kentucky football camps. However, he was at his best at a camp earlier this month and performed so well that even defensive coordinator Brad White talked to him during the camp. Even though the camp was cut short due to rain, Mara made a preferred walk-on offer to McClure after the camp ended.
Vaught's Views will return in a moment.
Hopkinsville isn't just the batter capital of the world, it's also the starting point for the 6th annual Hopkinsville Half Marathon at 5K October 19th.
Brought to you by Planters Bank and Jenny Stewart Health, you'll journey through the heart of
Hopkinsville and the stunning landscapes of Christian County.
Cross Kentucky's longest non-water bridge span and celebrate with delicious pancakes at the finish line.
Early registration is open now at hoptownhalf.com. Come visit, see, and taste the beauty of Hopkinsville.
Paul McClure plays tackle for Boyle County, but knows with his size he is destined to be a center in college, especially at a school like Kentucky. That's why it meant a lot to him when UK graduate assistant Drake Jackson told him that every college team needed players like him who would work hard every day, and that Kentucky needed players who wanted to wear the blue and white. Will McClure take the preferred walk-on offer? He's not sure yet, but UK told him to take his time because there will be a spot for him if he wants it.
Find more from Larry at yoursportsedge.com.
Jan Briscoe from Royalties Florist and Gifts.
I still do interior design, so we can help you out with from your home decor, or we have our own website, royaltiesfloraldesigns.com. Go there and some of our own personal design that can help you select something that's just right for you. Phone number is 734-3339, 734-3339, and our website is royaltiesfloraldesigns.com. So any of your major wire services that are out there, contact them, 1-800-FLOWERS, and they'll make sure that we get the order.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. Kentucky's in Omaha for its first ever appearance in the College Baseball World Series. Cats play North Carolina State tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. Tomorrow night, Florida faces Texas A&M in the lower bracket. Action gets underway this afternoon at 2 with Virginia versus North Carolina. Then overall number 1 seed Tennessee plays Florida State Friday at 7. There are 4 teams each from the SEC and the ACC. The KHSAA baseball and fast-pitch softball semifinals are being played today in Lexington. Baseball starts the day off at Kentucky Proud Park with Trinity versus Pleasure Ridge Park at 10 a.m., followed by McCracken County versus Owensboro Catholic at 1:30. Softball action begins at 3:30 at John Kropp Stadium with North Laurel versus Assumption, followed at 6:30 by Henderson County versus South Warren. Champions in both sports will be crowned Saturday, baseball at 3:30, softball at 7. Kentucky basketball has its opponents for the SEC-ACC Challenge this December. The UK women will face North Carolina, while the Wildcat men tackle Clemson. In baseball yesterday, there was a short schedule. It was the Braves 6, Orioles 3, Royals 4, Yankees 3, Rangers 3, Dodgers 1, Cardinals 4, Pirates 3, Rays 3, Cubs 2, Tigers 7, Nationals 2, while the Diamondbacks, Mets, Red Sox, Twins, and White Sox all won. In the Stanley Cup Finals last night, Florida edged Edmonton 4-3 to take a 3-0 lead. Boston can wrap up the NBA title with a win tonight at Dallas. And Rory McIlroy and Patrick Cantlay shot 5 under par 65s to share the first-round lead of the PGA's U.S. Open. NASCAR is running this weekend at the Iowa Speedway on Hometown Radio. Join us at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon for Xfinity action. Airtime is at 6 Sunday evening for Cup Racing, all on WHIR-FM 103.9. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
It's that time of season, it's that time of year. The Boyle County Fair is here.
At their new location in Danville, behind the fire station on the bypass Smoky Way. It's the Whitaker Bank Boyle County Fair. There's plenty of fun tonight. Come out for the Carnival Midway, food and rides. Tonight's big events include the Young and Reckless Demo Derby at 7. It's family game night. Come and join in the pizza eating contest and the moon pie eating contest. See the magic show and petting zoo, helicopter rides, scavenger hunt for the kids 6 through 12. Gates open at 6, admission $15. Beef shows at 6 tonight at the Old Fairgrounds Show Barn. The Young and Restless Demo Derby is also tomorrow night. Get more info at BoyleFair.com. See you at the new location on the south side of Danville behind the bypass fire station on Smoky Way. Bring the family out to the Whitaker Bank Boyle County Fair.
It's that time of season, it's that time of year. The Boyle County Fair is here.
Imagine if you had 100 years to dedicate yourself to fun and wonder. That's exactly what Kentucky State Parks is celebrating this year. 100 years of unmatched scenery and history. With guided hikes and acclaimed golf, plus all kinds of cozy lodging and accommodations. Dedicate your weekends to creating memories that last a lifetime at parks.ky.gov.
After I drop the kids off, I have to run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics? Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important, like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local Shelter Insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by your Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg and Outdoor Power and Rental. Visit Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg for their weekly and monthly specials. North College Street.
We got a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 this afternoon. Otherwise, mostly sunny, high of 87. Small chance of showers and thunderstorms before 7 tonight. Mostly clear, low of 65. Sunny on Saturday, high of 85. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low of 61. Sunny on Father's Day, Sunday, with a high of 93. Chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 on Monday, mostly sunny and hot, and a high of 94. Right now, we have sunny skies, 69 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:21. Now, we're going to get a hold of Suzanne Van Arsdale, and it's a new feature that we will be doing every Friday at this time. It is from the Mercer County Humane Society. Is this Suzanne Van Arsdale?
It certainly is.
Hey, this is Brady Rick from WHBN Radio. How are you?
I'm good this morning, Rick. How are you doing?
For a man of my age and temperament, I'm holding my own.
Good.
Well, Suzanne, tell us about the Mercer County Humane Society, what you do and what you don't do.
Okay. The Mercer Humane Society, well, our mission is for the prevention of cruelty to animals. And we provide programs for placing homeless animals in approved homes and to provide information within the community about the programs that we have. Our history is we were founded about 52 years ago by a lady in Mercer County by the name of Joan Brooks Smith. And we're an all-volunteer, nonprofit 501c3 organization that's been serving Mercer County, for some time. We're not affiliated, nor do we receive funding from any other national, state, county, or local government or shelter. We sometimes provide medical assistance and care to animals that are surrendered to our facility, either through our volunteers or through our foster program. And we provide food assistance for those that can't afford food for their animals, but it's temporarily been suspended because of the COVID. We did not get a lot of supplies in. But we have recently gotten supplies in, and we will be starting our food assistance program up very shortly, and we'll get that information out on that. It's not our practice to euthanize animals. When we get animals in, we keep them until they're old.
Yeah.
we have several that are at that point right now where they're fairly old.
Yeah.
We don't receive funding, and so we operate on donations and fundraisers ourselves. Let's see, we currently have 16 cats in our office.
Oh.
And our office is at 165 Eminence Avenue. It's that big blue house across from King Donut.
Yeah. No, exactly where it's at.
Okay. And let's see, we have approximately 10 cats that are in foster care and have had approximately 22 adoptions so far this year. And we have over 12 dogs at our dog facility, which is located in Salvisa. And we've had 4 dog adoptions this year. If people are interested in a dog or a cat, we do have a website that they can go to, and it's if they check on Mercer Humane Society, all the pictures of all of our cats and all of our dogs are featured on our website. And periodically, we do our on our Facebook page, we put all of our new cats that we get in. We are partnering with Critters Without Litters, Happy Paws, and Commonwealth Animal Hospital for our neuters and spays. before they get adopted, we require that all of our animals have to be neutered or spayed. We partner with Feeder Supply here in Harrisburg for adoption events, and also we do pet pictures at Christmas time with Santa there.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, it's really a lot of fun. Sometimes we have the animals dress up. We have little things they can put on and make it a little more festive.
Yeah.
We also had adoption events through the library and the Chamber of Commerce. And our office operates from 12 o'clock until 5 o'clock every day of the week. So our animals are available for adoption to approved homes. We're very careful about when we get an application, if they rent, we must check with the person that they rent from to make sure that it's okay that they have a pet there.
Right.
And then we also check with the veterinarian and get a reference on that person. And sometimes we don't get a good reference. And if we don't adopt animals to that home.
Well, yeah, we don't want animals being treated cruelly.
No. And since the cats that roam around outdoors are prone to diseases, maybe getting poisoned, predators, and even traffic, we don't approve adoptions for outdoor cats. Because all of our animals are neutered and spayed, we also have them have preliminary shots, rabies shot. We deflea them, deworm them, and we microchip them.
Oh,
and
good.
The services, yeah. So the services at a veterinary office would be about $200, and our charges for adoptions are $65 for cats and $125 for dogs.
Okay, wow.
Yeah,
And you get a lot for the money too. You get a lot for the money, for that money that people put in to help out.
Absolutely. We kind of subsidize, I guess,
Yeah.
the fee. We want to keep it, probably we're one of the cheapest fees in the area, and yet we provide more, a large amount of service for that animal. We have a part-time coordinator that's in our office, and we need volunteers every day of the week. And volunteers might clean cages, feed animals, mop floors, wash dishes, wash and fold laundry, do yard work, transport animals for neuter and spay or adoption. They might rescue an animal. I think a couple times within the last 12 months, we've had someone who's passed away where we've had to go rescue the animal from their home.
Yeah.
And we bring them into the office. I think we probably had about 4 or 5 where we've had, someone who's passed away and we've taken their animal. We also bathe and brush animals, give medications and shots, non-veterinary type shots. And we take photos and we help with fundraisers, need help with fundraisers. So when we are at our capacity, which we are right now, we ask for fosters.
Yeah.
And right now we have about 10 cats that are in foster. We have, I think, a dog or 2 that's also in foster at the time. Our president, Karen Aubrey, is over our kennel. And so she has more information, about our dogs. We do like it when someone does take an animal and they get close to it. Then we have what we call a foster fail, and we absolutely love those.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. And our facility is not affiliated with the Mercer County Shelter, which is a temporary holding facility, and it's located at the Recycling Center on Moberly Road. So we have worked also with an organization called All Paws and Shelter. So when someone calls us and we don't have room, we will refer them to this shelter, they have a website and they also have a Facebook page.
Now, Suzanne, if somebody is interested in helping out, maybe they don't really need a pet, but you say you have some things that you do, some fundraisers, and what, like, if somebody wanted to drop off some supplies, what kind of things are you all needing there to kind of help stock up on supplies?
Well, we have been fortunate that people have been bringing things in. It's really funny. As we think, we need these things, it's like somebody brings them to us. So it's wonderful. We always need cleaning supplies. We can always use litter and clumping litter. And we can always use let's see, what else do we have on our list?
Leashes or collars, leashes?
Yeah, we can use some collars and leashes for our kennel, and always dog food for, bagged dog food, dry dog food.
Right.
And we can always use kitten food and canned kitten food, dry and canned.
Okay, very good. And now, when do you how often do you have fundraisers, and when is the next one coming up?
Well, we have all sorts of fundraisers,
Oh.
and we have some organizations that have been wonderful in helping us. And a lot of times they'll contact us when they're having a fundraiser. We will be having a fundraiser with La Fonda's. They have had some with us in the past, and Casa Grande, and where we have a percentage that goes to all of the, any patron that goes in there, 10% of their meal goes to our organization.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, we've had a yard sale last fall, which was very successful at the old Harrodsburg Auditorium. And it just all depends. If somebody comes forward and says, I want to do a fundraiser for you, we coordinate it with them, and it's been great. Rafted Up several years ago, they had a fundraiser for us, and also the VFW people seem to work very closely with us, and just all kinds of organizations. Mercer County did receive the award from the Chamber of Commerce for the year for being the a 501c3 organization at their banquet that they had this year. So
good.
we're very proud of that.
Yeah.
We've worked closely with them and adoptions.
Suzanne, is there more information? Is there like a Facebook page or something that they can check out more information and needs?
Yes, there's a Facebook page. It would be Mercer Humane Society, and it is KY. It has to have KY on it. We have an old website and a new website, but the old website apparently was from someone that was with it many years ago. And so the new website, we have a cat and a dog on it. And it is also, the website will have all of the animals listed on it. Our Facebook page has a post every day. We have a wonderful volunteer, Linda Honnold, that handles that for us. And we also have volunteer applications on there, and we have animal applications on there for anyone interested in any animal. They can also pick those up at the office.
Very good. So the Humane Society itself, the building is open noon to 5, and how many days a week?
Every day.
7 days a week?
Well, we have to feed the animals and clean their cages every day.
Okay, yeah, you don't want to leave them, that's for sure. Well, that's good stuff, Suzanne. I'm looking forward to having you on each week, and then maybe we can spotlight some dogs and cats that need to be adopted and a new forever friend.
That would be absolutely wonderful, Rick. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Well, we look forward to talking to you again next Friday, same time, same station.
Sounds great.
Okay, thanks, Suzanne. Great job.
Thank you, Rick.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And Suzanne Van Arsdale, again, that's the Mercer County Humane Society. Now, here's Joe at the News Society at 8:33.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Mercer County Schools is one of 10 organizations and agencies that received a grant to help reach even more kids with summer meals. For many children, free and reduced price school meals can be a lifeline that enables reliable access to nutrition during the school year. However, when schools close for the summer, many meals disappear for those children and families. Other information shows that while summer meal programs are available, they have historically only reached a fraction of the kids who need them due to barriers. A new initiative from No Kid Hungry Kentucky recently announced over $159,000 in grants to help reach even more kids with summer meals. The program will help summer adaptations needed to reach as many kids as possible with summer meals, including delivery, refrigeration, and transportation cost. Mercer County Schools is one of the beneficiaries of this new grant to help reach more students with meals who need them. Boyle County School staff is getting a raise. At the most recent Board of Education meeting, the board voted to approve a 3% salary increase for all district staff. Boyle Schools says they were able to approve this despite the fact that SEEK funding only supported a 1.5% pay raise. Boyle Schools says that they are able to cover the other 1.5% through financial management and being exceptional stewards of taxpayer dollars. Since 2018, Boyle Schools has achieved a total of 16% in pay increases for its staff. I'm Joe Mathis.
Here's Robin at the Mercer County Public Library.
Right here at 109 West Lexington Street. Come and visit us Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Give us a call, 859-734-3680. And if you want to quickly get to a staff member, press 2. You do not have to pay fines. We just need the book back. Copies, we've reduced the price on that. Any size paper you have, whether it's black and white or whether it's color, it's 10 cents per side.
At the Mercer County Public Library.
Lifetime of love, you lived a lifetime of love.
In a time of personal loss, there are so many memories.
I remember the good times together.
A lifetime of good times.
In your family's sorrow, we can provide every service and option and leave you with the loving memories.
The lifetime of love.
Memories of a Lifetime of Love. Ransdell Funeral Chapel.
Here are the obituaries. Charles Chuck Jeanette Jr., age 61 of Harrodsburg, died Sunday. He was the husband of Betty Sue Ellis Jeanette. Visitation is this Friday from 5 until 8, with the funeral service this Saturday at 11:30 at Ransdell Funeral Chapel. And those today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN.
WHBN celebrates the rich history of Harrodsburg, a legacy of pioneers in progress. A look back 250 years ago is next.
If you want great service without the fees, ask about Monticello Bank's free checking. It gives you unlimited check writing, access to convenient services like online banking and a debit card, unlimited withdrawals at our ATM, and your first 20 checks are free. This is Amber, and I invite you to stop by to find out how you can make the switch to free checking today. Monticello Bank, where people matter, member FDIC.
Throughout the Revolutionary War, Harrodsburg was under frequent siege, yet it served as a crucial strategic point. From the robust walls of Fort Harrod, George Rogers Clark embarked on daring expeditions that secured the expansive territory. As peace returned with the war's end, families eagerly ventured into Harrodstown, drawn by the promise of safety and prosperity. Kentucky began to cultivate its now famous industries, horse racing and distilling. Pioneers like Michael Humble and John Hagan established the earliest racetracks, around which a vibrant community flourished, albeit with many settlers selling liquor sans license. A testament to the untamed spirit of the frontier. Join us in celebrating the heritage that shaped a nation. Happy 250th Harrodsburg, where Kentucky began.
Lawson's Tractor 2, your local Kubota equipment dealer, wants to help you deliver a job done right. That's why they want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving daily. You have work to do. They have the reliability and durability and versatile lineup to help you do it all. Visit Lawson's Tractor 2 today for all your equipment needs. Lawson's Tractor 2, 4 miles south of Danville on Highway 127, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. Lawson's Tractor 2.
You have a loved one needing to find help, hope, and healing today. The first step to a happier, healthier life is to call the Isaiah House Real Hope for Addiction. Isaiah House provides care for men and women, locations throughout Kentucky, resetting one's life through healing, opportunity, education, and employment support for lifelong success. When you feel once to the point of and needs help, hope, and healing, call the Isaiah House anytime, 24 hours a day.
This is Caraway at Mattresses and More on Houstonville Road in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, stop by and check us out. New items arriving weekly, and we sell off the floor. Buy it today and take it home today. We offer layaway and 12 months same as cash with approved credit.
Thank you, Caraway. Again, buy it today, take it home today. Living room suits, bedroom suits, dinette sets, recliners, and more. From Mattresses and More, Southland Plaza next to Ace Hardware.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet in Harrodsburg, 540 North College Street next to Timmy's 5 Point. Shop and save with Howard Carpenter.
Got a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 this afternoon. Otherwise, mostly sunny, high of 87. Small chance of showers and thunderstorms before 7 tonight. Mostly clear, low of 65. Sunny tomorrow, high of 85. Mostly clear tomorrow night and low of 61. Sunday's Father's Day, it's going to be sunny, high of 93. Monday, chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2. Mostly sunny and hot, high of 94. Right now under sunny skies, we have 70 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:39 and a half. I had a lady call me up and want to know about picnic in the park. It's a balladeer. It's going to be there today from noon till 1. So I think that's going to be include balladeer, some singing. The 21st, some old-time rock and roll. The 28th of June, Fred Kearns, or Keems, I should say. There's no R. Fred Keems. July 5th, Larry Sanders and Borderline. July 12th, singer Lightning Rod. July 19th, Next of Kin Group. And July 26th, last picnic in the park, Old Elkhorn Pickers. So that is the lineup coming up. And we got the lineup of great stuff with the 250th Celebration Festival that is going on today, tomorrow, and Sunday at the Fort, Old Fort Herod, and on Main Street. And don't forget Juneteenth at West Lane Park. And just stuff happening everywhere like this.
Hello, everybody. This is David Hopewell with State Farm Insurance. Welcome to Random Facts with Radio Rick.
All right. Thank you, David. We will do it. There was a story last week about a lady who gave birth in a Golden Corral bathroom. Well, now there's another one about a Virginia woman who gave birth in a bathroom at Taco Bell. You don't usually feel like I'm giving birth in the bathroom after eating a Taco Bell, something else. But anyway, like the first woman, she didn't even know she was pregnant. She and her new daughter, Ayana, are both doing great. A scuba diver in Myrtle Beach was searching for someone's lost phone in the lake, but found something else instead, a bracelet honoring a former cop named Gary Walker who died early on in the pandemic. His wife lost the bracelet in the lake 3 years ago and never thought she'd see it again. She says it feels like her husband was looking down, trying to figure out a way to get it back to her. A 98-year-old World War II vet in Missouri named Orville Allen passed away May 29th, and his family says he was someone who always did whatever he could to help others. So this is fitting. He's now the oldest American to ever donate their liver. It was in remarkably good shape for his age and went to a 72-year-old woman who desperately needed it. His family says it took a sad loss and added a little ray of joy because he was doing what he'd done all his life. Quote, he was giving one more gift. It could save more lives someday, too. A bunch of people at his funeral vowed to go to the DMV and add organ donor to their driver's license. All right, that's the good stuff there. And we've got some more good stuff here. We have got performing tomorrow night, Hogeye Navy Tavern. And this is I Bid You Good Night.
Lay down, my dear brothers, lay down and take your rest. Won't you lay your head upon your Savior's breast? I love you, but Jesus loves you the best. And I bid you good night, good night, good night. Oh, I bid you good night, good night, good night. Lay down, my dear sisters, lay down and take your rest. Won't you lay your head upon your Savior's breast? I love you, but Jesus loves you the best. And I bid you good night, good night, good night. Oh, I bid you good night, good night. One of these mornings, early and soon, good night, good night. Walking in the valley of the shadow of death, good night, good night. With Jesus and Moses leading me on, good night, good night. His rod and staff would comfort me, good night, good night. Telling for the ark, that beautiful boat, good night, good night. She built on the land, getting ready to float, good night, good night. Tell me for the beast at the end of the world, good night, good night. Heed all the children good night. When I walk in Jerusalem, just like John, good night, good night, good night. Lay down, my dear friends, lay down and take your rest. Won't you lay your head upon your Savior's breast? I love you, but Jesus loves you the best. And I bid you good night, good night, good night. Oh, I bid you good night, good night, good night. Oh, I bid you good night, good night.
Hogeye Navy Tavern, I bid you good night. Now we got one more. All right, then we'll have gone through everybody. This is called Journey from the Heart. They will be performing at 9 o'clock on Main Street tomorrow night. This is called Journey from the Heart. This is the official promo from Journey from the Heart. Journey from the Heart. They'll be performing tomorrow night. Main Street at 9 o'clock for the 250th Celebration Festival of Harrodsburg. We've got Kim King, State Representative, coming up when? Right after these. You will swoon in June for these great eats and treats at DQ. Get a twin pack of sausage biscuits for just $2.99. Make it a combo for only $5.49. Don't be in a fog. Get a chili dog for just $2.49. This will make the kids squeal. Kids' meals are only $3.99. The new French toast sticks will turn the trick and are available all day long. The June blizzard of the month is the ultimate cookie. If you get this, you won't be a rookie. Start your day off with a breakfast ultimate platter, breakfast bowl, or classic breakfast burrito. One sure to cause a clatter. At your Harrodsburg DQ, where happy tastes good.
Spring's finally here, and that means spring cleaning. While you're cleaning, the folks at your local electric cooperative encourage you to check for electrical safety hazards. Start in the bathroom and kitchen. Do the outlets in those rooms have ground fault circuit interrupters? Then move on to the rest of the house, paying special attention to extension cords. Check all your cords to make sure they're not worn, cracked, or frayed. We're Kentucky's electric cooperatives, and our power is our people.
Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Love gets better with B&L Jewelers.
Buyer beware.
No matter what you're in the market for, it's buyer beware. This is Lauren from B&L Jewelers. Every day we see people come into B&L Jewelers and want us to look at the great deal they got online or at a discount jewelry store. Usually, the item they bought is not really what they thought they were getting, which leads to disappointment.
Love gets better with B&L Jewelers.
Here at B&L Jewelers, we try to educate you on the diamond you are buying. So when you give the gift of love, you have all the confidence of your decision to buy from B&L Jewelers was the correct one. We back up all of our jewelry with a lifetime guarantee and a trade-up policy, which you will receive full credit of the purchase price for your diamond in the future. As always, we offer special financing and 6 months free layaway. Come and see us here at B&L Jewelers today in the Danville Manor Shopping Center.
Love gets better with B&L Jewelers.
Maybe it began with listening to a symphony of cicadas and watching fireflies dance through the air. But it became a place where we can all join in. Fill your summer with drone light shows, dance parties, a gazillion bubbles, live music, roller coasters and water rides, all at Dollywood's Smoky Mountain Summer Celebration, presented by Food City June 15th through August 11th. Just plan your trip at Dollywood.com.
The Personal Effects Show, a program that encourages listeners to understand antiques, collectibles, and sometimes just plain junk. The Personal Effects Show airs each Saturday morning on WHBN FM 99.5 and AM 1420 after the 10 o'clock news with Jerry Sampson, your host, who interviews collectors, dealers, experts, and others. The Personal Effects Show is sponsored by the James Harrod Trust and J. Sampson Antiques and Books.
Hi, I'm Adam Hopkins, Security Officer at Farmers National Bank. If a friend you haven't spoken with in years contacts you via social media with a great way to make some big money, it's a scam. If this has happened or is happening to you, please give us a call at Farmers National Bank. We're always happy to help.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
Put your hairset on. Listen to my puppet. Weekday morning, 6 to 10, WHBN.
Well, I'll tell you what, I hear applause, and it just seems like Amanda Mays Bledsoe just shows up, and I hear Sophie speak, and then Kim King just kind of shows up.
I am not far behind if Sophie's in the room. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Looking forward to continuing on with these wonderful celebration activities right here in our own hometown. And I have really enjoyed, I've been thinking of them as appetizers, musical appetizers you've been playing this morning. I guess it's because I'm a foodie and I'm looking forward to all the food at the festival and celebrations, but all these snippets and all of the, just getting us primed for that. So I've been thinking of those as musical appetizers. And when the Journey cover band was just doing their rendition of Don't Stop, I don't have it right in front of me, but I do believe that song has been used, covered, included in movies and TV shows more than any other single song in history.
Wow.
I'm 99% sure I'm correct in that. So everybody loves that, and when that is performed, I think that's Saturday night. I'm sure they'll do that song.
Oh yeah.
I am sure that whole street will be singing along. That's my prediction. But it's going to be a fun time, and summer weather is here, and that's exactly what we want. So come on out and help celebrate. So, and again, as I try to mention with all festivals, I keep notes in my phone now. So if anyone encounters me, sees me, we can just step off to the side and talk about any issue or concern, question that you have on your mind. You're not going to make me mad. You're not going to hurt my feelings. And I would love to get together with anyone on that official capacity as well. And speaking of official capacities, yesterday was what is this, June meeting of the Tobacco Settlement Agreement Fund Oversight Committee, that long government title.
Yeah.
And it was a treat. Yesterday, I'm going to go over some of the projects that we had oversight of yesterday. But we also had an original board member with us, Wayne Hunt, and so I will be giving just a few of his reflections at the end of this TSAFOC committee report, but our next meeting will be July the 11th at 10:30 a.m. Anyone is always welcome to join us in the room, or you can follow along, live stream or archive. You can watch the entirety of yesterday's meeting and any other committee meeting at legislature.ky.gov. Everything is very user-friendly and available there. So just for the May projects, we oversee these a month in delay. So these are the May projects that we are talking about. And just as a quick reminder, there are two larger umbrellas. There is the ag finance, so like the loan portion of these dollars, and then also the ag development, which is more of a match and or a grant. So starting out with the ag finance, just in the month of May, 24 loan projects totaling right at $5 million were approved. This is statewide. So 5 of those were infrastructure, just exactly what you're thinking about, those hardscapes, those hard, tangible products. 5 of those were approved for $750,000, and 19 beginning farm loan programs. This one is especially interesting to me, and I'm encouraged by that number 19. Beginning farmer doesn't necessarily mean youth. We will cover that in a moment. But a lot of times somebody has a city job or what you think of as their regular career, but then as they start to retire, they think they may want to grow strawberries or green peppers or cattle or any other thing. So it's just beginning farmer. The average age of a farmer here in Kentucky is about your and my age, Radio Rick. So we need some new blood, and this program helps to encourage that. So for the month of May, 19 loans were approved for right at $4.1 million. The one closest to your listening area is Garrett County, was approved for right at $120,000. A lot of times I round these numbers up just so we can follow them a little easier on the radio. And then going on to the grant portion, the Ag Development Board, let's see, $5.8 million worth of grants and matches approved there. So there were 10 at the county level. None of those directly affected Jessamine, Mercer, or Washington County, or any of the neighboring counties. I pull those as well because you've got so many listeners in areas outside the 55th House District. They approved 2 large and food animal veterinary incentive program packages. Both of those were in Logan County, so not right here, but it will help improve animal health all across the Commonwealth, and those totaled right at $200,000. There were county projects. Let me flip that over. 28 county projects were approved, totaling $3.9 million. One was in Mercer County for $204,000. 3, deceased farm animal removal. And as we've talked about in other months, that helps keep our running water and our water clean for other purposes. So there were 3 of those approved, one in Mercer County for right at $15,000, and totaled the 3 right at $40,000. Shared use equipment. This is usually the most popular program that this group administers. Weren't very many on the list this month, but there were 2 totaling $42,000. Youth agriculture incentives. Oh, my apologies. Missed one in Mercer County for $17,000. That was at the top of the next page. My apologies for that. So one of those county projects did directly affect Mercer County. 8 youth agricultural incentives. Again, now this is what you think of, trying to encourage the younger crowd. 18 to 40, I think, is the considered youth on that, and there were 8 totaling $124,000 of those projects approved. Then we moved on to Mr. Hunt. Again, he was in from the very beginning. As he mentioned, he has been appointed by governors of different parties for 25 years now and has served continuously on this board. He is a wealth of institutional knowledge, and sometimes you just have to kind of hit a different gear. He really has a lot of details, but I learned something from him every single time he speaks. So according to his information that he presented in committee yesterday, on the investment side, since this program was created roughly 25 years ago, 1,451 loans have been approved for $218 million.
Ooh.
And finally, yes, big numbers. And then the grant portion, the ag development, right at $750 million worth of projects have been approved and funded in the entirety of this program. So just a little snapshot there. Lord willing, I will call in with some additional Kentucky legislative and civic information about 8:50 Monday morning, and I hope everyone enjoys Kentucky's 250th and Father's Day and Founders Day and Flag Day and so much to celebrate. But
Very
have
good.
a good day,
You
Radio
too.
Reach.
Take care. Bye-bye. Kim King on WHBN Harrodsburg. It's 9 o'clock.
Freedom continues despite the Supreme Court's Mifepristone ruling. In a statement yesterday, Biden said Thursday's ruling will allow the abortion drug to be mailed to patients without an in-person doctor's visit. He added, though, the fight for women's reproductive freedom isn't over. Donald Trump says he understands the struggles the Biden family has had with the president's son, Hunter. On Capitol Hill Thursday, Trump would not say whether he thinks Biden should pardon his son after Hunter's guilty verdict in his firearms case, but he did say he can somewhat relate what the Biden family is going through.
That whole subject, I understand it pretty well because I've had it. People have it in their family. It's a very tough thing. It's a very tough situation for a father. It's a very tough situation for a brother or sister.
Trump's brother Fred struggled with alcoholism for much of his life. He died in 1981 at the age of 42. This week, Hunter Biden was found guilty for unlawfully purchasing a gun while addicted to drugs. More flooding in Florida is predicted. The National Weather Service says there could be more excessive rainfall in the southern Florida peninsula today, with locally considerable flash and urban flooding possible. Forecaster Anthony Rains.
All those areas are extremely sensitive in terms of being saturated, so it's not going to take a lot of rain for those areas to again go into a critical, an emergency state.
Forecasters say flash flooding and urban flooding will remain possible through Saturday. Apple is now the most valuable public company in the U.S. Mark Mayfield with more.
On Thursday, Apple edged past Microsoft when shares rose 0.6% and its market cap $3.29 trillion. The shift came the same day that Apple announced it's introducing buy now, pay later payment options.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Do you know what red flags to look for when considering an investment opportunity? Fraudulent sellers might make unsolicited contact, tell you everyone is buying it, and pressure you to invest right now. They make hefty promises over the phone, but never put them in writing. At the Department of Financial Institutions, we have a saying. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. We're on a mission to educate Team Kentucky and protect your hard-earned dollars. Visit us online at kfi.ky.gov for more information.
I'm Trooper Tony Cornwell with the Kentucky State Police.
And I'm Trooper Sarah Burgess with Kentucky State Police.
When working traffic across western Kentucky, responding to crashes involving death or injuries is a tough part of my job.
When you drive, there is so much out of your control.
But what we do have control over is wearing a seatbelt.
Less than 2 seconds. That's all the time it takes to buckle up.
Why do we enforce seatbelt laws?
It's not about writing tickets. It's about saving lives.
Always buckle up.
A message from Team Kentucky and the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety.
Jailed American journalist Evan Gershkovich will have to stand trial in Russia. Lisa Taylor with more.
The Wall Street Journal says the correspondent has been jailed 440 days on trumped-up espionage charges. There was no word on when the trial would begin. The Biden administration has sought to negotiate his release, but Russia's foreign ministry said Moscow would consider a prisoner swap only after a verdict in his trial.
The Catholic Diocese of San Diego is filing for bankruptcy. Jack Cronin explains.
The diocese is filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy a year after the measure was first considered, as the church works on settling 450 sexual abuse allegations. KGTV says Cardinal Robert McElroy will file the bankruptcy petition on Monday. In a statement, the diocese says the claims date back 80 years. After paying nearly $200 million in 2007, the bankruptcy now will help provide just compensation for other survivors, as well as allow the church to continue its mission of service and outreach to the poor and marginalized. I'm Jack Cronin.
We celebrate Father's Day on Sunday, but its origins are not well known. Tammy Trujillo with details.
This year officially marks the 51st anniversary of the day dedicated to dads. It wasn't until 1972 that Father's Day was recognized in America after being signed off by President Richard Nixon. Sonora Dodd, the daughter of a Civil War veteran, is credited with organizing the first ever Father's Day back in 1910 to honor her own father, and she wanted the day to be in June.
A 5-minute sample of a rare Wu-Tang Clan album is now available to the public. Listeners can pay $1 plus tax to listen to verses off of Once Upon a Time in Shaolin. This is one of the only chances the public has had to listen to the album, as the terms of its 2015 sale to Martin Shkreli dictated it can't be commercially released until 2103. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Mercer County Schools is one of 10 organizations and agencies that received a grant to help reach even more kids with summer meals. For many children, free and reduced price school meals can be a lifeline that enables reliable access to nutrition during the school year. However, when schools close for the summer, many meals disappear for those children and families. Other information shows that while summer meal programs are available, they have historically only reached a fraction of the kids who need them due to barriers. A new initiative from No Kid Hungry Kentucky recently announced over $159,000 in grants to help reach even more kids with summer meals. The program will help summer adaptations needed to reach as many kids as possible with summer meals, including delivery, refrigeration, and transportation cost. Mercer County Schools is one of the beneficiaries of this new grant to help reach more students with meals who need them. Boyle County School staff is getting a raise. At the most recent Board of Education meeting, the board voted to approve a 3% salary increase for all district staff. Boyle Schools says they were able to approve this despite the fact that SEEK funding only supported a 1.5% pay raise. Boyle Schools says that they are able to cover the other 1.5% through financial management and being exceptional stewards of taxpayer dollars. Since 2018, Boyle Schools has achieved a total of 16% in pay increases for its staff. I'm Joe Mathis.
Last place feeling in life is no place to be. Ready for a new way of living? The Isaiah House will put you first. Long-term and short-term residential treatment, outpatient treatment, medication assisted treatment, transitional living, and job skills training. Isaiah House has the programs to the path of help, hope, and healing. End the hurting. Take the first step toward a happier, healthier you. Call the Isaiah House anytime, 24 hours a day.
Hey Harrodsburg, celebrate 250 years of history, heritage, and community spirit. This June, join in for a spectacular anniversary events featuring historical reenactments, live music, fascinating tours, and so much more. Dive into the past with the Fort Harrods Settlement, hand raid, sip tea with historical character, and concerts. Don't miss out on this monumental birthday bash. Mark your calendars for June 1st to the 16th. Get all event info at harrodsburg250th.com.
Collins Construction and Roofing, with over 35 years of experience, is the premier choice for all your building and remodeling. Whether you're looking to transform your home or commercial space, our skilled team is ready to assist. For roofing services, contact Jason at 613-4040. For other construction inquiries, reach out to Michael at 613-4397. Collins Construction and Roofing specializes in remodeling, deck building, framing, and roofing, and we handle insurance claims too, serving Mercer County and surrounding areas.
This WHBN weather brought to you by the new Cabin Connections of Harrodsburg, providing the largest selection of playhouses, cabins, sheds, workshops, and more. Financing available, Cabin Connections of Harrodsburg.
We got a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 o'clock this afternoon. Otherwise, it's going to be mostly sunny, high of 87. Small chance of showers and thunderstorms before 7 tonight, mostly clear, low of 65. Sunny tomorrow, high of 85. Tomorrow night, mostly clear with low of 61. Sunday's Father's Day is going to be sunny, high of 93. Monday, starting a work week off, chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2, mostly and hot, high of 94. Tuesday, partly sunny, high of 93. Wednesday's Juneteenth, mostly sunny, high of 93. Thursday, sunny and hot, high of 94. Wow, hitting the 90s starting on Monday. Ooh, well, no, actually Sunday, 93, yes. So Sunday through Thursday is going to be in the 90s, so please be careful out there. Right now, we got sunny skies, 72 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:09. Good Friday morning to you. This is the 14th of June. Rady Rick, glad to have you along. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Friday morning on WHBN, AM and FM, HometownLive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations can be called in at 859-734-4321, 734-4321. We're giving another DQ ice cream cake away before 10 o'clock this morning. For those having a birthday or anniversary between the 8th and 14th, we have Doris Bartleson, Don Horn, Brady Payton, I should say. Brady Payton. Lakin, can't even read my own writing. That's pretty sad. Lakin Johnson, Joanne and J.W. Logue, Sarah and Tommy Shirley, Terry James, Debbie Reed, B. Norton, and Lee Shirley all registered for the DQ ice cream cake. Birthdays we celebrate for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Today, Trilly Bottom, Harold McKinney, Asen Gans, Connie Schneider, John McCurry, Debbie Clark, Jacob Thorley, Matt Vaughn, Jacqueline Knight, Tamara Ray Tashuti, Tegan Cox, Billy Montgomery, Austin Horn, and B. Norton and Lee Shirley. And on Sunday, Charles Ray Perry the last, Katie Sheen, Damian Lehman, Joshua Thompson, Nick Ernie, and Laura James.
Happy birthday
Jones.
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Martina McBride. Happy birthday to you.
Sorry about that. Laura Jones. Again, I can't even read my own writing, and that's pretty sad because I've always said I write like a doctor does. You can't read the doctor's writing, and you can't read mine either. All right. So let's go ahead and see if we can get a hold of this bird here. It's 9:11.
Hello.
Is this the Derek Gray?
It is. Good morning, Rick.
Hey, how are you doing? How did last night go? I heard there was a lot of people there, Derek.
Yeah, we were really happy with the turnout. For a Thursday night in downtown Harrodsburg, it was pretty wild. So everything went pretty smooth, and great crowd. Everybody there to see Drew Baldridge and Dylan Carmichael, and not to forget Hunter Flynn, who opened up.
Yeah.
And I spoke with David Coleman at the fort, and he said great numbers there as well.
Yeah.
So all around a successful opening night.
Very good. Hey, before we get much further, would you do me a favor and tell me to light the fuse to start the weekend?
Tell you what?
Would you tell me to light the fuse as we are officially going to start the weekend here after you say that?
Light the fuse?
Oh, now see what you caused each hour on Friday.
Yeah, now I see why you needed me to do that.
Yeah, because we officially start the weekend because we can. So, and Fred, I look forward to that every hour. I think we all grew up listening to Fred do that. Yabba dabba doo.
That's right. Yeah, it's finally here. And, sorry about that. It's finally here, and I've kind of lost track of the days here.
I can imagine.
But I'm happy it's Friday, and 2 more days of fun on Main Street, and 3 more days of fun at the fort. So we're excited to keep it going.
And you're going to keep it going. You got the Fort Herod settlement going on all day today. The tea with historical. I know I was going to say that. Characters from noon to 5. Living history presentation starting at 3. And then the music takes center court there on Main Street. J.D. Shelburne at 6:30. Noah Thompson at 8. And then Runaway June at 9:30. And I've played songs by each one of the artists that was performing there. I found some from everybody. And they all really sound good, Derek.
Yeah, I mean, J.D. is a local, not necessarily just a Harrodsburg type favorite, but all around the state of Kentucky. And I know he's very popular and got a great following. Noah Thompson, I mean, being a American Idol winner kind of speaks for itself. I don't think I need to do much talking about that. And then Runaway June, they're high energy, and it'll be a blast to have them join us as well. So it should be another fun night. Hopefully we have as much of a turnout as last night or even bigger, and rock on Main Street again.
That's right. And Chase Abrams will be at 3 o'clock at Old Town Park tomorrow. And then Katie Colosimo will be at 4 o'clock at Old Town Park. At 5 o'clock, Daniel Kane, and by the way, he'll be at Old Town Park. Coming up after 9:30, Larry the Legend Sanders and I have an interview with J.D. Shelburne and Daniel Kane coming up. So people can stay tuned for that.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll be sure to tune in. And those three right there are all great. They're all pretty local within, I know Daniel's from, I believe, Stanford, and Chase is from Harrisburg, and Katie is Harrisburg transplanted here after getting married. Someone from Harrisburg. So excited to add some local flair there, and all three of them are very, very talented.
And we're not done yet. We've got at 6 o'clock the Harrisburg Community Chorus, and we will then have Femmes of Rock on Main Street at 7, Hogeye Navy Tavern at 8, and Journey from the Heart at 9 o'clock on Main Street. And, man, I played some – you talk about some – they play a lot of Journey and Heart music. Wow, were they good.
Yeah, and, the Hogeye Navy, they're actually at the Fort at 8. So the Femmes of Rock will play from 7 to 9, and Journey from the Heart at 9.
That's right. Hogeye is at the Fort. That's right.
Yeah, but the Femmes of Rock, if you haven't, go to YouTube and just watch a few of their videos. I'm actually probably most excited about watching them just because it's high energy, and it'll be a lot of 70s, 80s, 90s, up to the day type music. And then I haven't actually, I've seen videos of Journey from the Heart, but I got stopped yesterday while I was out somewhere, and they said, "Have you heard them live in person?" And I was like, "No." And they said, "It is the best Journey cover band they've ever heard." They said, "You would really, if you close your eyes, you'd think that you were in the room with Journey listening." So hearing that, and they said they'd watch them down in Mississippi or something like that. So hearing that makes me real excited to welcome those two acts here to Main Street.
Yeah, they were, take my word for it, they were really, really good. I'm glad. See, that's why I had you on here to correct me. The Hogeye will be at the Fort, and then Femmes of Rock at 7 on Main Street, and Journey from the Heart. And if you like Heart and Journey music, you're going to love this at 9 o'clock on Main Street. Then Sunday, tell us what happened Sunday, Derek.
Yeah, Sunday's the Founders Day celebration. Again, it worked out perfectly that June 16th, 2024 fell on a Sunday. We couldn't really time that better for us to end the festivities on the actual birthday of the celebration, Founders Day of Harrisburg. So we're going to have quite a few speakers, including the Lieutenant Governor, Jacqueline Coleman, State Representative Kim King, of course, our Mayor, Bob Williams, and Judge Executive Sarah Steele, State Senator Amanda Mays Bledsoe, and then you get bored by listening to people like me speak, and then, David Coleman will pick it back up. I believe him and Jill Cutler are going to speak, and just also a documentary showing that Michael Breeding produced. That'll actually be at 2 o'clock to kind of start things off, and then the speeches start at 3. So about 4 or 5 hours of, final ceremonies to commemorate 250 years and kind of everything that we've been working on the last few years.
Great job for you and all the volunteers, Derek, and please spread that word. I know you've all worked for many years to get this to this spot right here, and there's going to be so much more to come and a lot of visitors, and this is a great way to really show off Harrodsburg and Mercer County.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a team effort. The one thing I'm proud of is we had about 8 or 9 organizations in a room together for the last 3 years, and you probably know that's sometimes not easy. People have so many different ideas, and we all put some of our differences aside or some of our opinions and came together to decide what we thought was best for our community and for our state. And so I'm really, really proud of that. We were all able to do that. And I think, to be honest with you, I've noticed it's kind of strengthened those relationships of those organizations over the last few years. I think we've all talked probably more than we ever wanted. I think we've been on the phone with each other every day for about the past year, and multiple times. I know me and Jill and Caitlin probably talk to each other about 20 times a day, and like I said, I think it strengthens all those relationships, and I think we should all be proud of what we've accomplished.
I think so too. Well, Derek, thank you so much I know you got a lot of things to do, for stopping and taking time to just remind everybody again the great things that are going on. And don't forget Juneteenth. That celebration is going on too today and tomorrow.
Yeah, lots going on. You've got Juneteenth starting up tonight. You've also got tomorrow at Kayla's Diner. They're having a little cruise car show, and then Shaker Village Vintage Dad's Day out there. So we hope people would go to those as well and stop by Main Street and Old Fort Herod State Park and Child Street, and just spend your weekend in Mercer County.
Very good. Derek, hey, thank you, pal, for joining us this week, and we'll talk again soon.
Thanks a lot, Rick.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Derek Gray with the Tourist Commission. He's the director. Hey, I've got one more to play, Chase Abrams. He's going to be...
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's you. It's going to be at Old Town Park tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
Wrote this probably 6 months ago, and can't wait to get it out there, man. It's a lot about my life, but... The only life I'd ever known was there on Johnson Road, down in the holler in my old Kentucky home. The day I turned 18, Daddy kicked me out to see everything around me and find out who I'm to be. Not long after tilling and pulling weeds, I got in that Chevy and got her up to speed. I hit a storm, I hit the dirt and was knocked to knees. Remember what my daddy said the day I had to leave. Life's full of anger, life's full of dreams. It's how you take it, and now how does it seem? You might find yourself upon a crazy train, but always remember there's water in the rain. Take it all in as you go. Take the back road for your soul and pay your life's toll. I make a living picking strings all in a bar. I can't afford a family, yeah, can barely afford a car. But every time that baby kicks, you think I have it made. Turns out I do, 'cause all my tolls are paid. Life's full of anger, life's full of dreams. It's how you take it, and not how does it seem. You might find yourself upon a crazy train, but always remember there's water in the rain. Take it all in as you go. Take the back road for your soul and pay your life's toll. Beside the nursery window, he's staying 6'3". And Dad, I wanna be like you to him and to me. He said, son, don't you worry, you're like my father's child. And with one look at the baby, he said with a smile, life's full of anger, life's full of dreams. It's how you take it, and not how does it seem. You might find yourself upon a crazy train, but always remember There's water in the rain. Take it all in as you go. And take the back road for your soul. Sit back and watch him grow and pay your life's toll.
Chase Abrams. It's called Tolls. He'll be performing tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock, Old Town Park, right off Main Street. Make sure that you check out the 250th Celebration Festival of Harrodsburg. Hey, we've got coming up an interview with Larry the Legend Sanders, and we've got two of the performers, J.D. Shelburne and Daniel Kane. That's upcoming, so hang in there.
This is John Welsh from Bob Allen Motor Mall, and I'm here today with James, who runs our state-of-the-art body shop.
Thanks, John. We here at Bob Allen Collision Center are dedicated to repairing your vehicle back to the factory new look it deserves on all makes and models. With over 100 years of experience combined at our shop, we guarantee our work quality. We are so confident in our work, we offer a lifetime warranty on our paint. With factory-specific certifications with General Motors to ICAR certified technicians, we make sure that we complete the work properly and effectively. We work on any makes and models here. No appointment necessary needed for an estimate. Stop by 8 to 5 on the weekdays for yours today. Located at 467 Royal Way Drive here in Danville, just behind 84 Lumber on the 127 bypass.
Or check it out online at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
We sell satisfaction when it's time to buy, sell, or liquidate an estate. Call R.M. McGinnis. Very best service is what you'll get. To make the right choice, just log on to rmmcginnis.com. We sell satisfaction. R.M. McGinnis, real estate and auction professionals.
Hi folks, Mike Gay here. At Essity, we know that hygiene and health is the essence of well-being for every person at every stage of life. Essity is proud to be part of the Harrodsburg and Danville communities, providing good-paying jobs to our employees who make hand towels and tissue paper for people of all ages. If you'd like to join us, check out our website at essity.com. That's essity.com. essity.com.
Hi, I'm Adam Hopkins, security officer at Farmers National Bank, and a current scam is telling people to send cash money through a crypto ATM. No bank will ever tell you to transmit money through a crypto ATM, ever. If in doubt, contact us or local authorities.
What was I going to do? Oh, yeah, I was going to listen to Radio Rick in the morning on WHBN. That's the rooster.
This goes out to all in Harrodsburg. Let's get on that love train all together, kids. The OJs, that love train. We celebrate Eddie Leverett, singer's 82nd birthday. That goes out to all of the volunteers that made the 250th Celebration Festival and Celebration of Harrodsburg possible on Main Street at the Fort and Juneteenth. Larry Sanders, introduce us to J.D. Shelburne.
Afternoon, J.D.
Good afternoon. How you doing?
Fine, sir. Did you make it to Bowling Green okay?
I'm on my way back.
On your way back. You must have had a short appointment. Listen, we're honored to have you on. I've had you on my bucket list. I read a real interesting story in Kentucky Monthly, several months ago?
Okay.
And I thought, I'm going to have to call that guy because we've had our little shows called Conversations with the Legends. And we have, you don't have to be a legend to be on here, but we have had a lot of legends, and we're glad to include you to our roster. And I pulled you up yesterday. Boy, you've got a lot of stuff going on. You want to share some of it with us?
Man, I've been doing this music thing since college, man. I discovered guitar in college after my grandmother's death, and just kind of picked it up as a hobby, man, really, at the University of Kentucky. And just really kind of started out playing for my friends and for my family, and little did I know, man, and I just developed enough interest in it to keep this thing rolling, man. I've been doing this professionally for 15 years, man, playing over at least 250 shows a year, man. I mean, we've it's been an amazing journey, man. I've done a lot of great things and put out 6 albums, played over 3,000 shows, and I've just done countless things. And man, it's been a rewarding career, man. I never dreamed I'd ever get this far, and with a lot of people like yourself and country music fans and family and a good drive, man. It's propelled me. It's kept me rolling every year.
That's great, and I'm sure the folks in Taylorsville, being from a small town, they're very proud of you. I got a quick question. Wasn't there another Shelburne that was a rock and roller or a country singer from Taylorsville? Was that a relative?
Yeah, Guy Shannon, actually.
Guy Shannon. Okay, I had my names confused.
It used to be Shelburne. It was Guy Shelburne, and they changed the stage name to Shannon after success. And yeah, Guy's still around. He doesn't play anymore. He hasn't played in years. I can't even get him to play at my shows.
Right.
He's doing well, but he had a great career, and I think he kind of got out of business in the '80s. But I mean, at one time he had been to Elvis Presley's house and met with Elvis. He had done a lot of great things in his career, and I get a lot of fans that follow me that their parents were like, man, we were big supporters of Guy. How are you related to Guy? So I've talked about Guy in my career off and on.
What about that?
Third cousin.
Third cousin. Well, I tell you, must be a lot of talent running there. Rick, if you got I know you're coming to Harrodsburg, but we're going to let, there's 3 of us here, so we're just going to all pass you around if that's okay and ask some questions.
J.D., now there's some Shelburnes in Danville, Bull County. Are you any relations there?
That I don't know. I know there are some Shelburnes around that I'm not related to near my hometown. So it could be that we haven't had a family reunion for the Shelburne side, my God, in years. So I always say if I see the family reunion, then we're related. So I can't really say yes or no.
Did you play music in school at all?
No, man. I grew up in Taylorsville. I went to Spencer County Elementary and high school. And I sang, we played baseball and basketball through my entire childhood. And we would carry a boombox on the school bus to games, and we'd always sing on the boombox and stuff, but never played guitar until I went to college right after graduation and was there in college at UK about a year. And my grandmother back home passed, and I found a guitar in her house after her death, and that sparked a little bit of interest in it. I took it to my dorm room at the time, and I would pick it up, in between classes and realized, man, it was kind of fun. And my friends kind of encouraged me to, pick, and I could always kind of decently sing. I knew when I was on key and stuff, I was singing the radio all the time growing up. So I kind of knew what it felt like to be on pitch, but guitar just really honed in my singing. It just, the 2 and 2 kind of went together, and it's been a complete 360s. But if you'd have told me this my senior year of high school, for what I'd be 20 years later, I would have never picked a recording artist.
Do you play other instruments other than guitar? You mentioned.
No, I just play guitar. I did try to dabble with keyboard, after I moved to Nashville years ago, but just never had time. I've just never had time to really sit down and dabble with it too much. But I did try playing keys. I always thought it was really neat to go to concerts and see him, leave his band and then go to the stage and play a piano for a couple songs. But I just never took the time to learn it. So I've just stayed so busy gigging and keeping up with social media. It's just taking up so much of my time. I just never had time to learn anything else.
Well, you're coming to Harrodsburg this Friday night. Is that correct?
That's correct, man. I believe it's my first time ever in Harrisburg to play a concert.
Really? Well, we're looking forward to it. And now, do you make your home in Nashville now?
I do, yeah. I live in Nashville. I've been here since 2008. So I've lived in a couple different places in Nashville, but I live right outside of Nashville. So we've been here. My family. We've been here since 2008. It's hard to believe that much time has went by.
As we get older, time flies, doesn't it?
Oh man, you got that right.
I tell you, you have a fan base. I've ran into, of course, Harrodsburg being our 250th celebration.
Yes.
And I've got some old cars. That's another one of my hobbies besides music. And I was talking to a chiropractor, and he was in one of the wheelmen, and he said he'd known you since you were a child. And I'm sorry, I don't remember his name. And last week I was in Louisville, and I had a limo driver, and she knew you, and she said that you and you and her son used to jam in her basement, I think. And I'm sorry, I should have wrote her name down. So I've been two unusual places, and your name has came up in conversation.
That's cool.
So
I love to hear that, man.
I know. That's you could run for public office, see, with all that name recognition.
Hey, listen, whatever I got to do to lower these gas prices, I'll run, I guess.
I know the feeling, I tell you. Do you carry a band with you, or just use locals, or how do you do that?
Yeah, I've had a full band. I've carried a band with me since 2005. I haven't had the same guys that long, but as the Nashville, I started getting more Nashville caliber guys, and now Friday night I'll be a trio. I'm bringing my three-piece. They booked a three-piece act for Friday, but after Friday I'm en route to a casino in Indiana, which I'll have my full band. So, but I carry. Whatever the gig is, man, we do a lot of acoustic stuff. We do a lot of duo trios. I do a lot of full band stuff. I headline a lot of shows. I'm not headlining Friday, but I do a lot of full band stuff, and I've got a full crew, man, that works for me full time.
That's great, and I know there's a lot of challenges on the road because you're away from home and you're away from your family, and somebody can get sick or anything. I can relate to it. I've never been a professional like you are. I've been a semi-professional for a number of years, and there's a lot of challenges. People that aren't musicians, don't have a clue what we go through.
I've been pretty fortunate. You think about it. You got these shows coming up, and you got a big show the day you're showing. Something happens to your drummer or your guitar player, and it's like, it can throw a damn whole entire setup. If your drummer gets sick, I've been using the same drummer for a couple years now, and it's like, he knows my songs front to back. You just can't have a guy show up and expect to know 15 to 20 songs, the stop and starts and everything else. So it can be very stressful, but I've had good luck on my side a long time with good people. I can kind of weed out the bad ones. We've all had the bad ones. I've got a lot of loyal guys that are on my team that have never really put me in a situation. But I can't tell you how many times I've had stressful moments of raining out shows.
Right, about the time you get set up,
having to chase down a check from somebody.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're just. I'm gonna write a book one day, and I hope you read it when I do, because I got a lot of great stories.
All right, I want an autographed copy. I think we've got a mutual friend. Didn't you do a show with Kennedy Reed recently?
I did. Yes, she opened. I brought her in to open my Bloomfield Street concert show a couple weeks ago. Yeah, she did a fantastic job.
Yeah, Kennedy. We go back. She had I don't know if she shared with you or not, but she had the old music ranch in West Point. She opened it back up and did that for a couple of years. And I used to even MC for her if she was out on the road. And I did several shows there and met a lot of nice people. And so I hope her career keeps going. And because she's a sweet gal. Man.
She really was. We brought her on our show, and she was fantastic. That show, that'll be my third annual. I do a show in Bloomfield, which is a neighboring town to my hometown.
Right.
We do a big free show there every year. And I usually bring in a couple different opening acts, and I brought her in this year for the first time, of course, after her Idol run and stuff. Right. So she was great. I'll definitely bring her back.
Yeah, she's easy to work with. I mean, I've done duets with her, and she's just she's a class act all the way around. Yeah. And years ago, Bloomfield had an old theater, and I remember performing there back in the
Really?
60s.
What was it at?
It was right downtown. It's long gone, but you may check with some of the old timers. but it had been a movie theater, but they had concerts. And I remember the night that we were there, I met a group from Chaplin. The guy's name was, just escapes me now, but Ben Ackerman. And he was that's back when the Wacky DJs and that type of stuff, long time ago.
Yeah.
And it was in the 60s, but we played Bloomfield. And first time I was ever there. But it was back, all these little towns had movie theaters back in those days.
I know, my hometown including, my hometown had a movie theater, and the marquee is still there, but they gutted the theater out and made it a T-shirt shop.
Oh, man.
And I always wondered, man, I wish they'd, I've always kind of tried to get my local community I want to take part of it and build this thing back up. And,
we'll have to buy it.
I know, I thought about it, and I'm like, man, I'd love to reopen that thing back up in my hometown. And,
listen, we've got
kind of a thing of the past. But.
Yeah, we've got just about 2 or 3 minutes left. Is there anything you'd like to share with us? And so I said we're looking forward to you coming to Harrodsburg, and I'll be sure to come down and meet and greet you.
Yeah, please do, man. We're looking forward. I appreciate if you guys have got my music. I appreciate you just give me some spins and putting Harrodsburg familiar with my music, man. We've I put out 6 albums, and those albums have helped me reach a lot of fans through the years. And we look to make a few more on Friday. We hit stage about 6:30. Friday night we'll be playing songs from my brand new record, Neon Hallelujah. So we're looking forward to seeing the folks at Harrodsburg. I feel like I'm home actually. Harrodsburg's not too far from my hometown. It'll be my first time there, so I'm really looking forward.
You ought to have a lot of your. Now I met some people Sunday, and they were from E-Town. And they were excited. They were coming. They live in Stanford. And I'm sorry I can't remember their name, but they were at another country music event because I've been promoting this 250 celebration, everywhere I've went. And but I'm sorry I can't remember their names, but I've met at least 4 of your fans, at different venues in the last week.
You might be my good luck charm, man. Keep it up.
All right.
J.D. Shelburne, you're going to be playing tonight at 6:30 on Main Street in Harrodsburg for the 250th Celebration Festival. How does that sit with you?
Yeah, we're looking forward to playing tonight, man. I'm looking forward to seeing the folks at Harrodsburg. I've passed through there many times, done shows with Eddie Montgomery and Montgomery Gentry through the years. And of course, Harrodsburg was always in their videos. And so I've never been able to really set foot and actually play there. But tonight, I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of my fans. I got a lot of fans. We just played in Somerset a few weeks ago, and I got a lot of Somerset fans meet me there for the show, and of course my hometown as well. So we're thrilled that Derek and the committee brought us in. They could have brought anybody from the state of Kentucky. They brought us in to kick off the show, and I couldn't be more excited to do this for those folks.
And we're going to have Dylan Carmichael here on Thursday night.
Yes, Dylan is playing. Yeah, we've crossed paths multiple times, and really excited for his success as well. And be sure to tell him I said hello.
We'll do that.
We will.
All right, JD. Well, thank you so much. Larry the Legend Sanders, thank you. And
looking forward to
seeing you tonight.
You too, man. Thank you guys so much.
We'll be back after these messages of interest with Daniel Kane right here on WHBN 99.5 FM.
I'm tired of working on my old worn-out farm equipment.
Hey, have you been over to County Equipment yet?
No, where's that at?
They're the guys over at Exit 48 off the Bluegrass Parkway.
Well, I can't afford to buy new equipment.
They got the biggest selection of used equipment I've seen anywhere.
Stop by County Equipment and check out their large selection of no-till seed drill, hay equipment, manure spreaders, and three-point attachment. Give them a call at 502-839-7373. CountyEquipment.com.
Now open, it's the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet in Harrodsburg on North College, featuring wall-to-wall savings on carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, and stone. The pros at Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet will take the time to show you how to care for and how to maintain your new flooring that'll make it last for years to come. Discover all the benefits you'll receive by shopping at the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet, open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, Saturday 10 to 2. The new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet, 540 North College Street, next to Timmy's 5 Point. They'll floor you with savings.
Pioneer Pawn Shop is Harrodsburg's answer in getting cash fast. See how much cash you can get for your items, whether it's silver, gold, or anything of value. Looking to sell or to get a loan? Pioneer Pawn has the cash for you. When getting a loan, there's no stress. Pioneer Pawn works with you. Top dollar loans. Pioneer Pawn Shop is Harrodsburg's answer in getting cash fast. Visit Pioneer Pawn in Harrodsburg on South College Street, next to Dr. Jennifer Nichols' dentistry office. Come by when you need cash fast at Pioneer Pawn Shop.
Hello, it's Dr.
Dr. Matthew Duggar with Matthew Duggar Eye Care in Harrodsburg. Let me tell you about our affordable eyewear pricing. If you just need distance or near only glasses, we offer a frame, thinner lens, and non-glare coating for $119. We offer a frame, Zeiss Progressive no-line bifocal, and thinner lens with non-glare coating for $249. We want you to feel comfortable coming to our office to buy glasses. To schedule an eye exam with me, Dr. Matthew Duggar in Harrodsburg, call 859-605-2214.
Hey folks, Chrysler Cowboy here. When I started my journey in the automotive industry, I learned 3 valuable lessons. 1, have a good product. 2, treat people with respect. And 3, make sure it's a fair deal for everybody. I'm proud to call Anderson County my home, and at Chrysler Lawrenceburg, we want to give you that down-home experience. We offer certified pre-owned vehicles that come with a lifetime engine warranty, free tire rotation with every oil change, and customer service that rivals the best anywhere around. Chrysler Cowboy. If you can't remember that, just look for the hat. It's where you need to be, folks. Chrysler of Lawrenceburg.
You will swoon in June for these great eats and treats at DQ. Get a twin pack of sausage biscuits for just $2.99. Make it a combo for only $5.49. Don't be in a fog. Get a chili dog for just $2.49. This will make the kids squeal. Kids' meals are only $3.99. The new French toast sticks will turn the trick and are available all day long. The June blizzard of the month is the ultimate cookie. If you get this, you won't be a rookie. Start your day off with a breakfast ultimate platter, breakfast bowl, or classic breakfast burrito. One sure to cause a clatter. At your Harrodsburg DQ, where happy tastes good. Betty Smothers, introduce us to Daniel Kane.
I'm doing good, Daniel. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Are you at
Good to
home?
hear your voice, Betty.
Good to hear
I'm on
you.
the road right now.
I
I'm in
kind of
the truck.
figured that from what I heard from Andrea. You've been really busy, buddy.
Yeah, I've been counting the miles, that's for sure, burning them up.
Uh-huh. You taking that dog with you everywhere?
Oh, yeah. We got one, well, I don't know if you're talking about my boy Biggie, but Biggie unfortunately left this world last fall.
Oh.
But we've got another little dog, Jade, that's my fiance's, and yeah, she goes everywhere. She's a road hound for sure.
Oh. Well, how's everybody doing? Everybody in the family doing okay?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Day by day, everybody does their best.
Well,
but,
can I tell you something your daddy told me at one time?
well, absolutely.
Well, you know, this is what he said about me. And I you know, he said, Betty, he said, I want to tell you, you are exactly like Andrea. So, you know,
that's a big compliment.
That's kind of what I thought. I knew you'd know. So, but that's just one thing I wanted to, you know, express. I miss him very much. And I know you do.
Yeah.
I know you do.
Absolutely.
Well, listen.
He's the reason I'm on the road, that's for sure.
I know.
Me living this life is like, I feel like it's me and him, believe it or not. So.
Well, hey, he's up there in heaven. Now get this. He's up there with Steve and Steve's uncle, and they all played music. Can you imagine all the people that he's up there jamming with?
Oh man, Steve, Ronnie Payne, and I know it.
Yeah, that's what I know, man. So, but listen, I don't want to take the whole conversation. I'm gonna let Larry ask you some questions, and I'll be back. Okay?
I gotta say this real quick. I remember some of my favorite memories in life growing up was being on Little Needmore Road and watching y'all practice. And playing the racing simulators with Steve when I was a kid.
Hey, man, those are great memories. And when we come back, I'm going to tell you what your daddy told me at one of the shows. So, but I'm going to let Larry ask you some questions. Okay, sweetie?
All right. Sounds good.
Okay.
Daniel, I've never met you. I had a lot of respect for your dad. He was a multiple talent. I guess the first time he was with Dix River Crossing when I met him. And then one time our bass player was on vacation or something. I can't remember. But anyway, he played bass for us on one event and just done an excellent job. Right. And I remember we had these red fancy vests, and he said, "Have you got one big enough for me?" I said, "If not, we'll cut the back out of it. We'll make the front look good." But we did.
There you go.
And then I've got some equipment right now that I purchased from him when he was over in the store. And then, of course, as I said, I heard he was sick, and then, just couldn't believe what happened, so quick. But he is missed. I mean, he was a legend in the music community, that's for sure. And so, I guess I understand you've got a new contract. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm working on a record right now with Lexington, Kentucky. And a bunch of great cats that are playing on it. And, yeah, man, we are putting some pieces together and trying to make the best products possible. And that means good songs that are going to hopefully connect with people. But, you know, first and foremost, man, I'm doing this, like I said, because of him. And it obviously is, it seems obvious to everyone else knowing how much he impacted others. And so this record's going to be called Songs for My Father.
Nothing wrong with that.
Enough. Yeah, and yeah, man, we've just been, shoot, I don't even know, you name a month or a week and a day, and I'll tell you a crazy story. That's how life's been going lately.
Well, we only live once, and with the sound of your voice, I'm sure you're, young, and now's the time to do it, But did you have another career before you got into the music, or did you just go straight into it?
Yeah, this is my career, man. I piddled around in every other way before. I worked multiple different things. I went to school and then served and bartended. And, my folks wanted me to be, I'm sure when you see me, I did pretty good in school growing up. And I did that governor's scholarship program. So
Great.
I think they were hoping I'd go towards, something real lucrative and safe, but I didn't like the sound of that, so I made sure to major in psychology, so I'd keep my options open, and they'd know that if I was going to keep doing anything, I'd have to go back to school. And then, yeah, that gave me a little bit of freedom, and then I started playing, some music here and there for fun. It was my dream, for sure. And then I moved to Nashville. I kept serving and bartending down there, and then I ended up working at Apple at the Genius Bar as a little technical specialist for a year, and then COVID hit, and then Dad got sick. I was in the tornado in East Nashville that displaced me. My work got displaced from COVID. Dad got sick, and then I went to Lexington, and I started landscaping for a while just to pass the time, and I loved being outdoors and working for myself, and I just smoke a cigarette and listen to bluegrass and work all day, and that felt pretty good. But then me and Dad were picking wildwood flower one night on the back porch at the house when he was getting a lot sicker at the time, and he finally said it to me. He said, "Boy, why don't you work up a set yet, go play out?" And I said, "Well, that's all you ever had to say." And that was the end of that, and that's what I've done. So, I look back, it's instant. I've never actually gotten asked that question, but straight up, this is the longest thing I've ever worked at. I'll put it like that, besides school.
That's great. And I'm sure your dad, he's so proud of you, because I know I had a son that was a drummer, and then, of course, just high school stuff. And then his son is a heck of a musician. And I think it's in your genetics. I think it really is. I mean,
it's definitely just in the blood.
Right. And if it's there, it's some people kind of try to not acknowledge it, but it is, and you're bringing pleasure to other people. That's what it's all about. Rick, we've been doing all the talking.
Well, Daniel,
I'll say this real quick. I think that I think the blood's got a unique flavor for music, but I do tell everyone, if you've got a heart, you've got a beat, and if you've got soul, you've got rhythm. And I think every human's got a heartbeat and a soul. So I do think we can all play music at the end of the day.
That's a good quote.
Daniel, I'm going to cut this part out here. We're going to refer to you. We're playing this back Friday morning. We're going to refer to you playing tomorrow. Daniel Kane, you're going to be playing 5 o'clock at Old Town Park, Harrisburg's 250th Celebration Festival. How does that feel to be a part of something very, very special?
Oh, man, I'm so grateful. I really am. I'm almost speechless. One of my internships when I was a kid was I interned at the Harrisburg Herald under April Ellis down there, and then some of my first gigs were starting to be at a place called The Vault right on Main Street. Yep. It's where I met my fiance. It was the last show my dad was ever able to make it to, and then funny enough, that's going to be the green room for the artists for the whole program this weekend. So it's just special, man. It feels like a big full circle moment, and I'm just humbled and so grateful to be there and be a part of things. And I just hope I can do it a little justice myself.
Daniel, I know you'll do it justice, because, honey, it is in your blood. It is in your genes. You cannot, the DNA from your dad and your mom, it's just awesome. I got to tell you that. There's one more thing I want to say. I got to tell you, this is so funny. You know how your dad was. He was like my big brother or little brother or whatever. We were doing a show in Junction, and the kids were running behind our...
Were you at Legends?
No, we were at the park.
Oh, gotcha.
And we was up on a big old truck bed, and the kids were going by and throwing those pop-it things, in our equipment.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I wasn't real happy about that. So I get up there, and your dad and I are up there, and all the rest of the band. And I said, "Excuse me, I have to make a public announcement." And I said, "Would you all please control your children?" I said, "Because they're throwing those pop-it things into my equipment." And I said, "I got $35,000 on this trailer." And your dad looked over at me and he said, real quiet, "Betty, keep your redneck in check."
That's hilarious. Oh, my gosh. That sounds about like him. And then the funniest part is I didn't know where this story was going to go. 'Cause I could also see him pulling out his redneck to be his brother for you, too. So
No,
that's funny.
I beat him to it, and that's why he told me that Andrea and I was so much alike. He said, "Because you're straight up." I said, "Well, I don't know how else to be." But, Daniel, I wish you the very best, and I am tickled to death. I'm going to try my best to come hear you when you're playing, okay?
That'd be awesome. Yeah, absolutely. We'll have to work up a song one day like you would get up and do with Dad.
All right. Well, hey, I'm not going to turn that down. I'm not that stupid. But listen,
awesome.
I appreciate you doing this, and you know that I only wish you the best. And I love you, Mama. I love your whole family, and I really miss Jeff.
Yeah, well, we love you, Betty, for real, and you mean the world to us, and it's very awesome to be able to talk about him and honestly on the air, doing a little justice to his name. So I
Exactly. Yeah. Well, listen, I'm gonna let them talk to you, but listen, dude, I would come to hear you. I promise.
All right, sounds great.
Okay.
We're going to have to wrap it up. Jenny, closing remarks you'd like to make before we sign off?
Oh, shoot. I'm not really. I'm just happy to be talking to y'all. And, yeah, I'll tell you, on Friday, I've got a 6-song acoustic EP dropping. It's called Appalachia Untold Sessions. I ended up filming and recording 6 of my originals out in the Appalachian Mountains out in West Virginia over the past year with my friend John Price, who runs this platform and channel called Appalachia Untold, and he puts a lot of artists from the region that he likes the music on. And yeah, we cut those songs and we're putting them out on all the streaming platforms. And so look forward to that.
That's something to be proud of, that's for sure. Listen, we thank you for your time. Safe travels. I know you're out there and about, and we just love the type of music, and glad to see second generation, and it would mean so much to old timers like myself and Betty, I know, to see your dad's
for yourself.
see your dad's legacy, carrying on, But look forward to meeting you on Saturday.
Rick, I can't wait, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for your time.
Daniel Kane, we'll see you 5 o'clock Saturday at the Old Town Park.
Yes, sir. Sounds great. I'll see y'all then.
Oh, wow. You got away with that, calling her old folks like us. I don't think Betty liked that too well, Larry.
She's been around a while like we have.
Oh, my gosh. He said it again. No, Betty, that wasn't me. That was Larry, so don't get me in trouble. All right, Larry. You got a job to do. You know what it is.
Right.
I've got 10 people here registered to win the DQ ice cream cake. Got Lee Shirley, B. Norton, Debbie Reed, Terry James, Sarah and Tommy Shirley, Joanne and J.W. Logue, Lakin Johnson, Brady Payton, Don Horn, and Doris Bartleson. Now, that's not the order they called in, but would you pick a number for me a lucky number between 1 and 10?
Let's go with 5.
Number 5 is Joanne and J.W. Logue. All right, I'm trying to think how many years anniversary they had, Larry.
It's a big one.
50, 60, something like that. They had an anniversary. So, Joanne, J.W. Logue, they'll be getting the DQ ice cream cake, courtesy of Dairy Queen and courtesy of Larry the Legend Sanders Lips. So they're very good.
Congratulations.
Yeah. What about next week?
I may have Jacob Sanders. He's my grandson just graduated. Well, just got his master's up in Boston, and he's going to be teaching in Vermont. And he's also into drama, and he's been to some New York plays. And I can't remember exactly. I know his name appeared on the program, but he's done some editing, and he's been hanging out down at Ragged Edge. So he probably, if he's available, he can share some stories with us.
Very good. Larry, thank you again. Another interesting program.
Thank you.
We'll catch you next week. And I see that my time is up. Thank you very much for your time. God bless our troops. God bless America. God bless you. God bless those hurting and suffering. God bless Ukraine and Israel. May the most you want be the least you get. This is Radio Rick. I'll be back with you again Monday morning at 6. Hope you can join me.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. The Supreme Court is preserving access to a widely used abortion pill. More from Mark Mayfield.
The High Court unanimously ruled that a group of anti-abortion